Yes, yes. It has to go to civil administration before. So first, let me go
What
back.
is civil administration? Israeli one?
Yeah, there's really one. So let me, okay, before I apply, let's say, okay, I want to get my daughter who was born in the U.S. and actually I've gone through the process. Listen, hear me out. I want to get my daughter who was born in the U.S. A Palestinian passport. So I go to West Bank. I go to the internal interior ministry, right, and I submit the application, and then they say back to me and they say you cannot apply for the Palestinian passport without having Hawiyah. You know the Hawiyah or the green ID? The green ID that's issued by the civil administration in the West Bank. So don't tell me that Palestinians have a community.
But what is civil administration? You're not. What unit is this?
Civil administration
Palestinian.
It's everywhere in the West Bank. Like if you want to get a permit to travel to Jerusalem, you have to go to civil administration. If you want to get,
it's a Palestinian thing.
It's an Israeli thing.
Okay. Okay, so what do you say? I mean, obviously, I know that Palestinians is not. I mean, as you said, it's not a real country. It says sovereignty, but at the end,
everything goes to civil administration, Israeli civil administration, Israeli military / civil authority, and they have a lot of offices in the West Bank. I have been to their office many times.
Okay, so
don't tell me that we can build roads. Don't tell me that we can.
You can build roads. The thing is that
Israeli permit. We need.
The thing is that the problem. No. First of all, you are building roads and you are building stuff, and the thing is
what in the
that
West Bank?
you see.
Can't do a thing in the West Bank.
You see you seem to ignore the big problem. Why all this is there? All those checkpoints and all those like limitation and restrictions and checks.
Why? Why do you think they are there?
No, you tell me why.
Because I'm listening.
You tell me why.
Because you think that you deserve notes and water every day.
No.
You don't think that way.
No. Try again. Why? Why do you think this is?
Because a few groups of people decided to do whatever. Like, if you want to call them terrorist attacks, fine. Call them terrorist attacks, but
no, I'm asking you. Why do you think this is happening? Because it seems like it's just a few people making like I don't know, like pranks, right? And we are like over responding, or like we just want to have nicer roads. If those are the excuses that you're really saying to yourself, and I'm wondering if you're honest with me right now, if you really believe what you're right now saying, that those things are happening, A, because we want to have better roads, or B, because there are like a few groups of people that are doing stuff that I want to call them terrorists, you call them something else. Are you honest with me, Judy?
Well, what are we talking about? Like throwing rocks? Like, what are we referring to? Can we get on the same page?
I'm asking her why are those checkpoints and restrictions and limitations and checks? Why is this happening? And the first answer was because we want to have better, nicer roads than them, which is obviously not the right answer. The second answer, you don't know?
No.
Like, what do you assume? Like, this is like falling from, like, no idea why there are like checkpoints and all this?
Yeah, because they want to maintain security for the settlers in those things. But that happens at the expense of millions of Palestinians.
Really? This is what you believe? Because of
100%.
All this is happening because...
So how has it changed since you were a kid? So since you were a kid, the checkpoints have grown? Has it gotten better, worse? Like, how has the transportation changed? As the settlements grow?
Why do you move the topic from the key point that we're at of why this is happening?
I think it might be a clue, When she was younger, there were checkpoints everywhere. Now there's even more. And what about the settlements? They were even bigger. So
how about there were times there were no checkpoints? When did the checkpoint? No. So let's see when the settler starts, and let's see when the checkpoint started.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's see when the checkpoint started.
Go for it.
You never like. I'm wondering for you. Like I know this, and it seems like you don't know why these things are happening.
No, I'm telling you, it's because they keep expanding the settlements, and they have a lot of settlers. They need to maintain security for the settlers.
How many Judy, how many terror attacks 25 from West Banks to Israel, not settlers. How many do you think?
I think Thanksgiving was last month.
I don't know how many.
Whatever you
I
Canadian.
would say, I haven't heard of. I'm not following the news on like how many.
We lost you.
No, we lost you. Hold on. Tell us when you're back. Hold on, Judy. We cannot hear you. We're losing you. And I didn't say attacks, I said terror attempts. I don't know what she.
Well, why don't you answer the question for her because she chooses now?
More than 1,000.
Hi, sorry, my internet is not really working.
More than 1,000 what?
But zero success, 100%.
No. Also success. Also success. We also know of the successes, unfortunately.
I mean, but the West Bank has largely thwarted terror for 20 years, right? In conjunction with Israeli police and the PA working together. Compared to Gaza, at least, it's not like the average person in the West Bank is like plotting terror attack.
Actually, with the West Bank, it's way harder because it's not like a closed area with one wall like Gaza, and way more like traffic in and out. There are way more terror attacks coming from West Bank than from Gaza. From Gaza, we have like rockets and stuff like this. So if they want to do those tunnels, but we cannot, in a way, stop those attack tunnels.
Daniel, you're a kind person. Why can't you at least acknowledge that life is hard for Judy and her family? Like, just acknowledge it.
I didn't say, of course it's hard.
Sucks.
I understand.
To have water twice a week is not something you've ever experienced in your life, you know?
I understand this, but I think that in order to change it, crying about it and blaming Israel for it, which is not the reason, I don't think will resolve it. And because I have empathy for her situation, and I think it should change, she doesn't even know why it's happening. So how can it stop? Just saying, our life is bad is not enough.
You gotta go. You gotta go, Judy?
Yeah, I have to go. I'll try to come back in 20 minutes if I get into
Okay, no worries. See you later. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Almost. Coexistence.
Bye, lover girl.
Almost. We left because he fell asleep. We couldn't bring Judy on stage, and so we had to leave. It wasn't personal. Listen, Daniel, I think there's just like a gentler way to ask these questions without like just like denying her experience, you know?
No one was denying your experience. The thing is that you have stuff in your ears that you have a
I feel like
filter.
you're saying it's your fault that she doesn't have roads. You're blaming her for
What?
you're saying you're basically asking her to think introspectively about why she blamed her not.
I didn't get that impression. I think he was trying to point out that like the people that are responsible for building and maintaining the roads there aren't the Israeli government. And if you're looking, over into the next area over where the Israeli government does have the jurisdiction to build and maintain roadways, and they have nice roads, it's not their fault that the people that have jurisdiction over your area aren't building and maintaining nice roads.
Cora, growing up, she had access to large roads, and all of these were shut down. So now they're all limited to one road. Over time, it's become more and more restricted under the guise of security, right? And it's not like whenever we talk about this with Judy, it's not like she says she disputes that like, okay, they need to have at the border, you need to have checkpoints to prevent any bad shit from coming in. But she's saying that the checkpoints have gone so out of control and they pop up everywhere that sometimes you'll have 3-4 checkpoints on one road just from like a small town to a major city. and it's become like completely clogged and unlivable. And after October 7, these checkpoints became even more restrictive and suffocating. Some of these are just punitive. They're not. It's not clear what the military purpose is. Some of it is just to like prevent. It's surrounding like.
Why do you think that it's punitive? Based on what?
Because they do this after a lot of these checkpoints popped up after October 7, even though it wasn't the West Bank that did October 7, right? And also
Doesn't
the
matter.
restrictions.
What does it matter?
So
This
it's
is why I think it has no,
it's collective punishment.
It's not collective punishment. Did you see what was the findings in Jenin in all those places? Did you see like all the
Why did they reverse
the
all?
fighting back?
Yeah, she doesn't live in Jenin. She's nowhere near Jenin. She's never been to Jenin in her life. Okay, she's from
Yeah, but you're talking about the West Bank, and it's after 7th of October and the operation that happened on 7th.
So
Like you're saying that the West Bank didn't commit 7th of October. That is true. It doesn't mean that there are no like terror cells there and like a major support for Hamas.
Daniel,
And there is a threat there.
there's like several. Judy's explained this before that like because of all these checkpoints, the West Bank is very fragmented. So each of these cities that has its own cluster of villages around are completely segregated. She hasn't been to most of them. She's been to the Nablus once in her life. She's been to Bethlehem once in her life, and the rest.
Onu çok isterim. Mesela Afrika'da bir ülkeye gidip böyle evlendikten sonra bayağı balayını
You are here on the library of Alistair Crowley. Topical labor, a venom alive.
I just want to say one thing on. And we talk about something that we also can like stay focused. Those these are the more important. What do you think about this?
So there was rumors immediately after October 7th that there were rumors in Israel that were spying for Hamas, and they helped discover the lay of the land and took photos and provided intelligence. Then the Shin Bet, a few months later, this was all over the Israeli media, everyone believed it, and then 2 months later, Shin Bet.
Alistair Crowley, labor, slimmer rolls, some figure on a fear. Liberals, a figure on fear.
The law, the strong. This is our law, and the joy of the world. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. I 40. Thou hast no right but to do thy will, do that, and no other shall say nay. Every man and every woman is a star. There is no God but man. One man has the right to live by his own law, to live in the way that he wills to do, to work as he will, to play as he will, to rest as he will,
To die when and how he will. To man has the right to eat what he will, to drink what he will, to dwell where he will, to move as he will on the face of the earth. To man has the right to think what he will, to speak what he will, to write what he will, to draw, paint, carve, etch, mold, build as he will, to dress as he will. For man has a right to love as he will.
take your fill and will of love as he will, when, where, and with whom he will. I 51. 5 men has the right to kill those who would thwart these rights. The slave shall serve. Love is the law, love under will.
I 57, you are here on the library of Alistair Crowley. Technical labors of vellum aliber. Oh, some figure on heavy trace saliva. Oh, some
do thy will, do that, and no other shall say nay. Every man and every woman is a star.
There is no God but man. Why not has the right to live by his own law, to live in the way that he wills to work as he will, to play as he will, to rest as he will, to die when and how he will. To man has the right to eat what he will, to drink what he will, to dwell where he will, to move as he will on the face of the earth. Free man has the right to think what he will, to speak what he will, to write what he will, to draw, paint, carve, to mold, build as he will, to dress as he will. For a man has a right to love as he will, as he will.
Take your fill and will of love as you will. What does it punish when? Where? And
Because the people that make the decisions are the people that are giving intelligence, not like based on like public perception and what the things are talking about or publishing of stories. And the more actually investigation of this not security one. According to the Congress church, not a straight force. No, I don't agree with you.
That's how democracies work.
I understand.
And furthermore, you're
Yes, but
telling
don't
me
you
that
think, and I'm
security,
telling you that no, I don't think. So,
you don't see the connection there? Like not
No,
even a little bit?
I really don't.
And possibly?
okay, maybe I'm slurring.
I don't know.
Oh.
I mean, why would a
I think you're
person
being a little bit
what-
disingenuous.
I think it's usually
I
the
think
other
that
way
you-
around.
I think that because I don't agree with you.
They'll get intelligence that isn't information that's known to the general public, but they'll have to take kind of rather public measures to act on the intelligence. But then they strategically make some information public to justify the action that they're already justified. It's just
But once they had more info, they never revoked the policy, and so now you have 2,000.
yeah, I
you have,
agree.
like,
They
millions
probably
of-
should revisit it, but it's again it's you know.
The entire
I think it would
community.
make sense.
I don't think it could
No,
be
but
before.
even
The
then,
economy
you're
of the
agreeing
West
with
Bank
me
is
before.
highly dependent on these.
No, I think that the decision is legitimate if even without zero. I think that maybe it even came before those stories. I think it was like an immediate reaction of okay, we're stopping everything. We are gonna block you. We were attacked by thousands of Gazans, and also starting from Lebanon, it was supposed to create like a fire belt around us from everywhere. So I don't think that we can check, but I would assume that this like stopping the visas came before those stories came out.
Those stories came out like immediate.
And the blockade and this stop of visa, when did it stop?
The stop of what?
The stopping, canceling their visa. I think it happened immediately. I think it happened on the
Yeah.
same day or the day after.
That's
Why
what I'm saying.
why
That, like,
2 years
immediately.
later have they not put it back? And then
Why would they
listen,
put it
if
back?
people don't have jobs in the West Bank, that contributes to men sitting around not having anything to do, just building resentment. It doesn't help reduce terror.
Who cares? But what do you?
Thing is, you
Something's
want to
gonna
stabilize.
happen. The first, no, we don't want to stabilize. We want to protect ourselves and
think
pandering to
I'll
them and
There's no
giving them.
basis for the policy. It hurts Israel. It's not in Israel's long-term
No,
interest.
it's not. It's not. It's not about long term. Again, wake up, Barack. There was like this huge, massive attack against Israel.
On the other front, it's not on the West Bank.
I never heard of it. No, Daniel, you
Yeah,
can
actually,
not
I think we wake up in the morning and like, oh, what is the policy that we should do?
Everyone acknowledges October 7. What are you talking about? This is the whole point.
But this is
But this is the reason that this is
for a long
happening.
time. No, but Daniel, this
Wow.
has been the policy
The
for
number
a long time.
Actually,
If the
you
people
know what? Go check the number. Go check the. It's the opposite because the policy was to make them happy. Look at the number of visas that were issued to Palestinians year by year, month to month. You will see constant increase. A week before 7th of October, there was a discussion about doubling the number of visas. So there will be more. The misconception was that if they're happy, then they will, like everybody else, just wanna go to work, get a job. What?
That's the thing, that worked in the West Bank. It's just the other one
No, but
dealt
it was
with
also
it in the same way. Yeah, the
It
other
was
one
also
dealt with it
for
in the same
Gaza.
way. But it didn't. like living conditions in the West Bank were much better than Gaza, right?
You're right.
For your average Palestinian,
Yes.
right? So had you had similar living conditions in the West Bank as you had in Gaza, you might not have had something like October 7th happen. In addition to that, you also had the really stupid policy of supporting Hamas, Netanyahu had, not you personally, which obviously backfired because like it was much easier to deal with it.
Listen, I tell you what, it's a lose-lose situation because at the end, Hamas, this is the reality. They are a terror organization, but they're also the government of Gaza.
Listen, man, calling them a terror organization, like Israel's a terror organization. Then
I didn't to listen to
Come on.
Oh, this is so childish. You didn't even listen to what
Come on.
What was this was a stupid reaction
We're
to
gonna get into
what I said. I can repeat, I can ignore what you said and repeat
emotional.
what I said.
The thing is, it's emotional.
No, it's not emotional. Listen again to what I'm saying, and your reaction was emotional and knee-jerk. I will say again, Hamas is a terror organization, but it is also the legitimate government of Gaza. So whenever you give them money, you can always look at it in two ways. One, we are helping the poor Palestinians. On the other hand, we are supporting a terrorist organization. You understand? If, for example, we did not allow Qatari money to go into Gaza, the claim would be not Israel is not supporting terrorism, but Israel is denying money from Qatar for the rebuildment and for the Palestinian people. That is the trick.
Yeah, I understand, but the actual intention of the policy that Netanyahu had with regards to supporting Hamas was to keep Hamas or the West Bank and Gaza divided vis-a-vis.
Yes, but they were divided. Blaming us for their division.
No, I'm not
So
blaming
what?
you for.
So what?
Daniel,
So what?
I'm not blaming Israel for the division amongst the Palestinians, but I am blaming specifically the Israeli government under Netanyahu for perpetuating this division. Like you know that this is what Israel did.
Okay, so I'm not sure what's the point.
It's very smart. You have, hypothetically speaking, Daniel.
I'm so weird to me that like people are like having like zero like accountability to the Palestinians, even like it's so weird.
I'm not Israel right now. If you want to talk about I talk about that all the time, right? However, right?
And by the way, Judy talks about it all the time. Her harshest criticism is for the PA and
yeah, I heard it.
Yeah.
I heard it now. She said that the reason that our checkpoints is because we want to have better roads and because a few people want to be terrorists. She wasn't taking responsibility. Maybe like.
Why doesn't she take responsibility for whatever events you're claiming are happening that she's unaware of?
Accountability because it's her people. The same reason that because blaming Israel for everything will just keep her in the same position. Introspection is about their own people, about their own society, about their own government. Not about Israel and we don't have this and Israel should give us this, give us human rights. You want human rights? Okay, so make sure that clean out your terrorism and we don't need those checkpoints.
But literally the PA works with the IDF to clean out terrorism. They literally do that.
Okay, not good enough.
What do you want? What else do you want? You want Judy herself to go with a pitchfork and chase down the terrorists?
No, I don't want you to say
I'm so Chicago playing
terrorism.
Yes, Daniel, the reason why people put a little bit more emphasis on blaming Israel is because Israel is in the position of power. It's like trying to blame the Democrats when the Republicans are in charge. So you can't really do that. I'm not saying that we should not be self-critical. I'm not saying that there's valid criticism of anyone and all of these things.
Benya, are you trying to say that Israel should provide for all the security in the West Bank?
No, not necessarily.
So how are they empowered?
What I am saying is that when we talk about these issues and we're pointing out the things that Israel is doing and some of the things that they're doing right and some of the things that they're doing wrong, right? You can't blame us for talking more about Israel and their administration of the occupied territories as opposed to talking about the Palestinians who are not really in a position of power to start with in order to change things. Like the Palestinian Authority doesn't even have the right to collect taxes. Like how effective is your administration going to be if you can't even collect taxes to get shit done. Right? Now, what I was saying earlier is, had you had, hypothetically speaking, not done the policy of trying to perpetuate the divide between the Palestinian Authority and Hamas and splitting Gaza from West Bank, and had you instead had a policy in Gaza similar to that of the West Bank, right, in which living standards were actually pretty good. I remember before October 7th, there were Palestinians living in Canada and America who were actually going back. They're like, hey, this is actually pretty good.
Shocking.
So, had you had that kind of situation in Gaza, you might not have had it on October 7th. But you intentionally had a policy.
Yeah, but your,
of splitting the lands.
but your argument falls flat though, because you're trying to say that you want to criticize Israel more because they're in a more powerful position. Now you're admitting that in Gaza, Hamas is in control, so you cannot criticize Israel, but you want to criticize Israel in area A and B where they're not in control.
Israel still controls the borders. They control all permits.
Yeah, but the
and
problem is not
approvals.
the borders. Terrorists are not born at the borders. They're not fed these, stories. They're
Can
not
we
fed
focus on the West
lies.
Bank? And the West Bank, the government works closely with the
They
IDF to
control
combat terrorism.
everything that comes in and out. They have like a blockade on it. Like obviously they're in position of power.
We're talking about
That's why-
people. We're talking about what are they taught?
Even
We're talking
people,
about culture.
even people getting in and out of the Gaza, you need Israeli permission. Like you can't. Even this is why international law recognizes Gaza as an
They use
occupation.
electricity punitively. They control electricity,
Yeah, but
turn it off
this is
punitively.
yes, they do.
They turn on
Electricity,
water
water. Yeah, I agree.
punitively. They turn on
I
roads
agree. Water,
punitively.
electricity, yeah.
This is collective
Yes.
punishment. This is a crime against humanity.
That's occupation. That's control.
This is not my argument.
That's still
Irrespective of
control.
what's going on, then yeah, irrespective of what's going on, all these atrocities, right? Stealing electricity, stealing water, right? Making sure it doesn't get diverted equally. Irrespective of all of this, it's not the responsibility of Israel to teach Palestinian kids that it's wrong to kill Jews.
No, but it is the
When we
responsibility.
talk about security, we
You
know
don't do that, Vernon. That doesn't. You're distracted. You don't punish an entire population because some of them teach their kids that bad shit. Okay.
They're not getting punished for that. They're getting punished for the second intifada. That's the reason why the
And
checkpoint
20 years
that's
later,
the
they're
reason
still
why
being
they said.
punished for the second intifada.
So here's the thing.
Punishing
Before the
generation on
Second Intifada, there was a separation wall, right? Because of the second intifada, they created a separation wall. They created these checkpoints, and terrorism has, never gone that much up as during the second intifada. So like it works. Is it fair? No, but
But even though it hasn't gone up, they keep adding more and more checkpoints as the
because of October
settlements grow.
7th, yes.
Because the
No,
settlements
even
grow.
before October 7th. There were more.
Way before October
Look,
7th.
it's very intricate. The whole way it's carved up, fragmented area A, B, and
It's
C. It
intricate,
gets very, very
Benny. It's very
complex.
intricate.
It is when you move
And
from
Israel
one area to another.
They have control over the water and the electricity and the borders.
But the fact is,
not
the
the
fact
same
is an
thing.
entire
Still
population has water twice a week, Samson.
Actually.
It's not normal.
Wait. Are we talking
To have
about
water
resources?
twice a
Or are we talking about roads? What do you want to talk about?
Both.
And all of it is part of the conditions of life. I think the reason when you say, "Oh, Judy, why don't you tell your people to stop throwing rocks and teaching their kids to hate?" I don't think you understand that her family, who grew up in a refugee camp, which is the level of poverty you can't even begin to fathom, they're just worried about having water, getting to take a shower twice a week. Okay, they're worried about having electricity for 12 hours a day. They're worried about getting to school without being forced off the road and being covered in mud because soldiers are forcing them off the road. This is their daily existence. They don't have time to think about what someone in Janine is doing and whether they're teaching their kids to hate. They're just trying, literally, I don't think you realize how consuming it is to just try to get enough water to shower and do the
Iranian,
dishes.
if you remember, in Tehran, we don't have any water. We don't blame the international community. Daniel is absolutely right. This is introspection. You have to acknowledge that there was something wrong.
So you're
in
saying
this
Judy
culture
should blame
where
herself
everything-
for not having water to
No,
shower.
I'm not saying Judy should blame herself. What I'm saying
For
is
not having meals on the
Palestinians
table,
collectively.
Judy should worry about why
Palestinians
she's
collectively
wrong to
cannot
deserve it.
keep blaming Israel for everything. Okay?
Israel
There is a
controls
reason
these
they're in the
things.
situation
These
they're in.
should be rights, okay? These should be bare necessities should be met regardless of what you think the population did, okay? And Judy is not responsible for other people in Janine and what they are doing. So to punish her and say you can't have water for 5 out of 7 days a week it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't accomplish anything militarily. There's no purpose.
Okay, but how do you explain Gaza then? They had everything. They had all the aid driven in.
She has nothing to do with Gaza,
right?
but you're conflating completely
No.
different people.
I'm
Are
trying
you
to
saying?
argue. We're doing anthropology here. How come that in Gaza there was none of this for 20 years and they still did October 7th? I'm trying to argue the case that
You're saying
even if
Hamas, we know why, because Hamas controlled it, of course.
hold on.
even
You're
if
saying
they would
Gaza
have the
was
electricity
free?
and the water in the West Bank, they would still do terrorism. That's my point.
Wait, you're saying like Gaza was free, like everybody had free flowing water.
I'm saying they had water and electricity in the
Doom, doom, doom,
They didn't have
doom.
free
They
They
had
were
all
dependent
of
on
these
the
things. They had 600 trucks driving in every single day. They had 2,900 calories daily per mouth in Gaza. Okay. Why?
because they
Why
were controlled by a terror group. We already know why, Samson. We're talking about the West Bank, which rejects terror. Okay?
So there you have it. There's the answer. I respect it.
Samson, we're talking about the West Bank, which rejects terror and actually works with the Israelis to fight it. And those guys are being punished just way more punitively than anyone in Gaza. So forget Gaza. She doesn't know a single person in Gaza, so leave her alone. Leave Gaza out of it. Her family's suffering because of what you're claiming is happening in Jenin, right? What is this little girl supposed to do when she is forced off just trying to shower twice a week and they can't get water twice a week? What's she supposed to do about it? You're saying she should go run to Jenin and tell them to stop teaching their kids to hate and then be a little more introspective about the people in Jenin who teach their kids to hate? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
So what we Iranians we do
She's
is
never
we
been
get
to Jenin in her
together.
life, by the way, because there's too many checkpoints.
I'm not
It doesn't
talking
make
about
sense.
Jenin. I'm talking about being responsible for your own actions.
Not
Not
in her place. Why is she? Why can't she shower because the people in Jenin?
We're not talking Jenin. We're talking everything that precedes Jenin. Are we ignoring the history in the area of the last 100 years? Is that what we're doing now?
There hasn't been successfully thwarted terror attacks in conjunction with the IDF for 20 years. The people in the West Bank should enjoy some basic level of bare necessities being met, and yet they don't. People who grew up where she grew up don't have running water for 5 days a week. They don't have electricity full time for most of the day, and they don't have functioning roads, and they have multiple checkpoints just to get to school, right? And this is something that's gotten more and more restrictive over time, despite the fact that they are not teaching their kids to hate, and they're not producing terror attacks. And in
They are
fact,
teaching
the
the kids to
government
hate.
works
Judy
closely.
confirmed that. So why are you lying about
What
that?
Judy says is they politicize school.
Thank God the migraine is over. Buttercup's migraine creation is over. Oh, Prince is here. Prince could probably create new migraines for people, I'm sure. He doesn't create peace. When was the last time you led a peace meditation seminar, Prince? Never heard it. Can't wait to get invited to your first yoga peace meditation event. I'm sure it's coming out soon. I'm sure you're organizing people for peace and meditation. Oh, back to the gym and more propaganda. Yeah, El Normo, when they become hippies and they put down all their weapons and they just want to do yoga class all day long and read books and bring in international investment and drop their terrorist role-playing identities, then maybe you'll see a love fest and you'll see peace. But sorry, El Normo, I don't think you're ever going to see it because it's machismo. It's baked into the culture. I mean, just imagine Buttercup at some checkpoint in the West Bank with her Kevlar on in some watchtower. And next thing you know, there's 18 people there throwing rocks at her. And she's on the loud mic, killing them to death, saying, "Why are you doing this to me? I'm here to try to protect you. I'm here to try to help you. Why are you trying to kill me?" And the next thing you know, Buttercup would just turn into fried chicken. And then be the end of Buttercup because she is an armchair warrior who comes on here and acts like a Karen. And, you know, the law of kill or be killed or be strong is the joy of the world. And she is just one of the dumbest, most obnoxious, horribly migraine inducing young women I've heard in quite a while. And that's why she's so entertaining.
You realize you're all just psyops.
We're not all psyops, Danny. Some of us are, well, that's just an all or nothing statement. Some people are transparent and truthful, and other people have agendas and maybe aspirations, and they really don't care about their security, their own kin security. I mean, it's just irrational, obnoxious people who just don't believe in the law. They are just above the law. Their political opinions transcend the law, and therefore they come on here and they do their Karen voices and they get the attention that they're looking for. But meanwhile, their political opinions are garbage, and they should be criticized, and they should be documented, and they should know that they're schmucks.
Do you hate my political opinions?
At Clown University? Are you kidding me? Why would I hate a fellow clown?
I'm not a clown. I'm not on the clown.
You're not? I got pictures of you dressed up as a clown.
Oh, normal.
What are you talking about, Danny? I got pictures of you dressed up as a clown.
What's a clown contour?
Oh, I thought this was like here, PTR. I thought this was your audition photo for Clown University. Isn't that
the clown contour?
Isn't that when you got your clown master's degree?
Who has 349 pictures and had that up?
I don't know. I saw your Clown University picture earlier. Marshall has a Clown University jacket on, actually. He has a very astute cheetah jacket that he attracts all the ladies with. It's such a beautiful jacket. I'm sure he got it at Goodwill. Anyways, Danny, this is the Poly Arabia Love Fest. Now with more love.
Happy Thanksgiving, you know? I tell you my opinion on that, but we might have issues. And Christopher Columbus was a Jew.
Well, they're coming out with this new Cortez movie, which is the ultimate genocide, I guess, in Mexico at Tenochtitlan or whatever. It's like this crazy, colonialist movie.
What is the psyop of El Normo leaving and coming back?
He's trying to draw in some fish or some flies like Simon here. Simon's just this horribly little toxic fly. You could also call it rat traps. There's a lot of rats on this app that, are attracted to cheese. Then they get caught in the trap.
Yes, that happened to me, right?
It happens to the best of them. Because sometimes you don't know whether you're the spider or the fly.
No, I'm definitely the fly, man.
The Brundle fly.
I don't know what that means, but it's weird.
It's from the movie The Fly.
That's Cronenberg or no?
Maybe.
I think it might be, I know my stepmom's first cousin, I think, is married to him, but she died. And, you know, he's a great director.
The Fly.
You know, I almost got to go to the premiere, you know, but I didn't get to go. I was waiting to find out, you know, like all day. So what's the point of this room?
There's no point in any of these rooms. Don't you get that? It's a total waste of time. I'm here just wasting time, pretending to be a fly.
What is El Normo doing?
He's, like you said, he's running the PSYOP. What do you mean, what is he doing?
Hi, my audio wasn't working. Could you please mod me, Danny? You'd be so kind.
I'm confused.
Thank you. And music, would you go into that other room now and paste the link from this room in that room and tell them to come in here if they're sick of listening to Buttercup?
Okay, we'll do. Give me one sec.
Appreciate it.
About Palestinians, so by that logic, I would assume one needs a security apparatus to protect the Palestinians from crazy murderous Israelis who need to be penned in and restricted in their movements. And the Israelis should pass through checkpoints to make sure they're safe to pass, so that the Palestinians can be protected from murderous terrorist Israelis. Is that not a fair, logical assumption to make?
No, because most Palestinians are getting killed during wars, not for terrorist acts.
Well, we know that settlers are famously randomly sniping.
Kind of Canadian. I don't know how that works.
I mean, did they live in Canada?
Her mom and dad definitely did. I don't know if she was born there or here, but like, you have. I'm not gonna ask. It's not my business.
My app is completely screwed. I don't know. I'm just trying to make a conversation with you about Cronenberg. What did you want to know about Cronenberg?
So if you knew him, because you know, music brought him up.
Yeah. So did you put the link to the room in there, music?
Yep. Promoted the room.
What's that?
I promoted this room. I told everybody to join this room if you're sick of giving Buttercup your energy for her brain rot.
Did you put the link to the room in there?
Yeah.
Excellent. In the chat?
Yep.
Good. Okay. Now, who else should we go try to steal back into this room?
I don't know, Samson, because if we get the only opponent in there out, it'll basically create a vacuum and then her room will implode.
Who's the only opponent?
Samson is the only pro-Israel speaker in there.
What about Daniel left already?
Did he leave? I don't know. Daniel should get some type of an award. We should get some Jewish organization in America to give Daniel some type of online Jewish hero award.
He is a Jewish hero. I love the guy.
Yeah, he should get some type of award. So I was like, if there's one person who deserves an award and a vacation from this app, it's you. I doubt you've gotten paid a penny from having all these never-ending debates with people telling them that killing people is wrong.
I really hope that these people do get paid. I'm just convinced I'm the only one that hasn't.
I'm not getting paid. I can't even invite friends. The app is completely glitched out. I was there before. I had no audio.
I'm really pissed off about these Turner Diaries, you know?
I can't stand Pepe.
Isn't she great music? I'm telling you, she's your kind of gal.
I hate Pepe so much. When he starts talking about Nazi accelerationists, I want to just smash my phone because I can't stand listening to him. I cannot stand having that little rat echo in my brain for just one sentence.
But he's a character.
He's not. He is a Nazi. He is a white supremacist scumbag who comes on here and talks about Nazi accelerationism. It's disgusting. He's a
You
loser.
say it like it's a bad thing.
He's a loser, and it's just so disgusting. He's such a repulsive human being. Imagine if some girl went out on a date and was like, "So what do you talk about on the internet?" And he's like, I talk about that. The Nazi acceleration. Like, he's just so disgustingly stupid and obnoxious and pathetic. I mean, that's why I come on here to just roast people, because they're never going to join a library, read books, explore their brains and the universe. They're just the dumbest, stupidest people. I can't stand them. Some of them particularly.
Well, he's obviously hateful, but in any movie, you have to have an interesting villain. He's the villain.
He's not an interesting villain. He is like the Down syndrome rat in a prison who doesn't get any attention, but loves to try to like cheer on hate. You know, he's just a pathetic, disgusting human being. He's a loser. Same with Randy Rabbi McDickerson, another vulgar, profane, low IQ idiot. I just love roasting these people because they are just the dumbest, most vulgar, profane people I've ever heard in my life. And they do it because they do it anonymously here.
I can't even get my invite people thing to load. My app is completely screwed. You think there's problems in the world? I can't invite people to my clubhouse room. That's a problem.
Yeah. That's a great first world problem to have.
I think they're fake breaking Clubhouse, so because they've been trying to get me off of here. You know?
Say that again.
Nothing.
This app is going to go out of business eventually. There's no way it can continue unless it gets bought out or something, because there's no ad. Nobody is doing, like, we have one anonymous in here. We have one loser giving this stupid corporation $5 a month. One loser to listen to this pathetic conversation about nothing. How is this a business? This would be like me starting this business and then somehow winging it and keeping it afloat for years without ever turning a profit, ever. But yet holding town halls and talking about new functionality week after week. It's like, I like a salary, you know. I guess there's people
a little bit ridiculous, right?
It's
well,
so cool.
You guys get a nice salary, so that's good. It's just as long as the terrorists keep coming, you know.
I'm making bank. I'm not gonna lie, Danny.
I know.
I'm making out like a bandit here.
I know. We know who you're selling all the data to, all normal. You're selling it to Mossad, and they're paying you a pretty price for all this data.
Oh, I'm reading about this guy that turned into a girl that was a neo-Nazi named Donna Langen. Have you heard of them?
No.
No. But I like that you use the correct pronouns. That's very progressive of you.
The Aryan Republican Army.
But they're transgender?
Yeah, that's the funniest part of it. Yeah, they have a very interesting story, you know.
I like Dave very much. Dave, I like you more than you know. Why are you laughing?
Buttercup kicked me. When I'm just writing comment.
She kicked you out of the room?
Yeah, I was dismantling every single point of Judy. Right, it started with the dirt road and then went to water. Before I start talking about water, I got kicked out already.
So just now?
Yeah. You know, in that church of Buttercup, right?
Yes.
So Judy was talking about the dirt road. Immediately, you know, just think about where she's living. If under PLO, right, it's highly corrupt. You know, they don't care about their people. They don't care about infrastructure, right? They just care about paying Palestine to kill Jews, right? So how could they expect good infrastructure? And then why do they complain that, you know?
I agree with you 100%, Dave.
Yeah, but the thing is, this kind of rhetoric only work with super useful idiot, you know. who lack knowledge about the history of this area, right? That's why Buttercup's work, because he's surrounded by useful idiot, and he thought it might work with, Jewish or Zionists who are experienced.
Well, this is the game that Buttercup plays. I think it's her political aspiration, and I think anybody who entertains her or engages with her on the regular, they have to, do some introspection themselves and say, why am I wasting so much time talking to this Karen on a conference call? Like, what's wrong with me? Why am I choosing to listen to this and let her live rent free in my brain? This is really stupid and a waste of time.
The Jewish, this is what Jewish like to do: debate, and debate. And now they are desperate. They're running out of people to debate.
I think it's probably pretty easy to forget that you love your neighbor and you forget that sacred law and rule that everyone should abide by because of anger. And it's really a failure of communication, meaning that people don't know themselves enough, therefore they attack their neighbor because they don't realize that by attacking their neighbor they're attacking themselves. So it's a failure of intelligence at the individual level and the super government national level. And so hopefully we can increase our collective consciousness, raise up our IQs as a group so we can prevent violence and, brain rot.
I think I'm Christian. I assume you're Christian. However, majority of Christians, they don't have sufficient knowledge of what's going on in that, the birthplace of Christianity, right? The Bible, the New Testament, cover about 100 plus years of the 7,000 year plan of Israeli God, and the Old Testament cover a couple of thousand, right? So that means like New Testament only cover a small percentage of the entire thousand of years that is combined, Old Testament, New Testament. But still, that place, the Middle East, around Israel, they have their own way of rule, right? I understand love your neighbor and all this, but sometimes it doesn't work for people whose ideology, whose religions includes statement that, kill Jews and kill Christianity. And of course that religion provide both sides, peaceful and the not so peaceful, and that is the problem. I have no problem with those Muslims who follow the peaceful part, but the world, we are now in this difficult situation because there exists a portion of that Quran that are being exploited by extremists who use it to fight a war since 1,400 years. So for Christian, it's important to understand that, and in 2025, try to adapt what they understand in New Testament, hopefully with the Old Testament, the role of Christian in 2025.
See, the thing about Buttercup is she's like a jihadist Jane or a Tokyo Jane who does propaganda broadcasting. It's not educational. It's not like you're sitting in a desk listening to a professor lecture, or you're reading a book about something or writing an essay analyzing something. Thus, she's just a propagandist producer, creator, distributor. She is a mind virus. And that's why I like recording people, because in a way it resolves it for me personally, and at the same time I'm killing two birds with one stone by documenting it, and reporting anything that I think is uh, too outlandish, over the top, or potentially violent. And as Pepe, the Nazi accelerationist, was going into earlier today, who couldn't understand the concept of imminent or imminency, he is that stupid that he thinks he can go on a street corner and scream all this profane vulgarities out into the air.
Don't rant about these people. It's not productive. And it's imminence, not imminence. Pepe is a character you need in a room is opposition. So he'll argue. So if you want to create like sound and fury signifying nothing, Pepe is good for that in the room. It's like think of when you used to watch television and there were all these stupid actors in these stupid sitcoms. I don't know how old you are, but think of I Love Lucy and Mr. Mooney, or think of I don't know, some stupid Three's a Crowd, whatever the name of those stupid sitcoms were. And like you see these people, they work in Hollywood, they're annoying, you're sick of them, but they do their job. They're in the show.
I get it, but the thing is, I'm trying to improve myself, and if I want to improve the world, I have to improve myself. Listening to Pepe is an opportunity cost that I cannot indulge in the short time span of the few breaths that I have left, that everyone has left. And so all I'm trying to do is roast, what I think is the best barbecue items to roast. But I'll just leave it there. I mean, I understand. I'm just saying that I enjoy roasting the biggest schmucks. And thus, if you've never seen the movie Dinner for Schmucks, you really should see the movie Dinner for Schmucks. It's one of the funniest movies ever made. And it's basically a clown house dinner for the biggest schmucks on here who consider themselves debaters, intellectuals, some type of savior of some sort, some individual who thinks they're pointing out something that nobody else is aware of. Those types of schmucks.
People are not that smart.
It has changed over the months. Yeah. So people have the capacity to change.
Yeah, but they're not going to get the change that they may want. Like if you see a beggar on the street saying change, anybody got any change? He really does want change, but psychologically, he's never going to do the work to change himself. And so schmucks on this app.
Maybe he's doing better than you, okay?
Well, this is why I go back to what I.
My pillow ad is hilarious. But Danny, everything you do is
hilarious.
Yeah,
Why do you think it's funny? You think white supremacy is funny? Okay.
No, I'm talking about My Pillow. Your ad in your PTR.
Do you understand it's 1488?
What does that mean? I don't know 14.
Called the dog whistle?
Okay, I can't hear it because I'm not a dog. I'm a man. I didn't know it was something bad. I thought you put it there because it's just so ludicrous.
No, he's a neo-Nazi and he's showing 1488, which is a neo-Nazi thing.
I just want to
Go ahead.
pick your brain a little bit. So, and normal things have changed a lot. This is November 2025, right? And I think Trump administration has activated the ban of Muslim Brotherhood. I think this is one of the most significant next step. What do you think?
It's a good thought. You're right.
Right?
They're illegal in the Arabian Peninsula. They're illegal in Saudi and United Arab Emirates. They hate those extremists. they should be illegal here, and they should kick these people out. You're 100% correct.
And when US started this, it will gradually move to Europe, right? So and Germany already banned another similar kind of extreme Islamists. They call the Muslim Interactive. It was like 1 or 2 weeks ago. So there was a massive raid all over the Germany, and after that, they conducted urban warfare in the metro station underground, right? So I assume this is all hypothesis. I assume during the massive raid, they pick up a lot of the hard disk, what kind of things they are thinking about, and if they are thinking about something like October 7 in Berlin, I think that would motivate them to conduct a military operation in the subway in Berlin, right? So, and I think I hope there's a coordination between US and Germany. And I think Marco Rubio, State Department, again, this is yet to be verified, is going to look into situation in Europe, work with the European country, look at their justice system to see how they are preventing deportation of extremists. This is what I gather right now, and I hope this happens.
Well, Trump can stay focused on this long enough, you know. I mean, he's doing a lot, and I'm happy. I think he's doing some good things, but I feel like he's done with the Middle East. Like his most important focus
He's so sick of that.
Is China. That's the real threat.
But that yet to be seen. But you know, whenever at critical thinking forum, I hear the remark from both sides, or three sides: Republican, Independent, and Democrat. I learn a lot. I need to learn about how they think, right? So the whole idea is, if you understand Old Testament, right? King David, I mean, he has flaw, right? And God punished him, right? And so if you are in a leadership position and you claim to lead the nation to God, I mean, you have, even with all the flaw, I mean, the most important people Trump has to answer to is God, right? So for that reason, I don't really put too much effort what most people talk about him. He's inconsistent. He sometimes could change his mind. I mean, we are dealing with enemy who determined to destroy Western civilization. So I do not mind. Sometimes you have to be very flexible, very agile, very quick to figure out a way to counter the enemy. Yeah. So I don't know why Enoma has disappeared, but anyway. So Enoma is back. So anyway, this is what I learned, what I gather, and the situation now in November 2025 is far much better now than January 2025. But yet there are new challenges coming, and yeah.
Keep it going. I'm going to go into the other room and try to steal some people away. See if you can keep it going. Because we agree too much. We have to have some back and forth.
No, I haven't had a chance to talk to you at Norma. Yeah. So music.
Yeah. He left. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna die soon, so I don't really want to listen to this right now.
Danny, do you know Otero? I haven't seen her for a while. Otero? Do you know Otero?
No.
Huh? Ah, okay.
No.
How are you? Tired, huh?
Music. Did you see this picture I have up? Are you even here, music? El Normo, did you see this picture I saw today? Look at this picture, El Normo.
Oh, I was muted. I know who it is, Danny. Do you know who it is?
No, I don't know this person in my picture, but you think you know who this person is, but you don't.
I know who it is. I know.
If you were to open the picture, zoom in, you
Wow.
would not know who this person is. And I
Yeah,
was
but-
like, okay, I know who you think it is, because I thought it was them too, but it's not.
Okay. You mean they just have a beard that's shaped similarly?
Yeah, it's someone who was on Are We Dating the Same Guy?
What is that? That's an app?
No, it's a place on the internet where women will post men that they're dating to see if other women are fucking them at the same time.
Well, that's weird and funny.
It is the whole thing.
I heard about it in the black rooms.
Yeah, but it's every race is on there. You'll catch some weird anti-Semitism on there.
That's funny.
It's not always funny.
And no
Sometimes
matter
it's coming from the men, you know? Like, saying
that
horrible
days?
stuff.
I got to go soon, but maybe one of these days we have a private talk, and
I would like to.
I'd like to pick your brain, and also, I understand your concern. There is not much going on in Middle East, but it's not over. Okay, so I'd like to have a private talk to you.
Okay, I agree with you. I still think I should support it, even though Trump is done. I'm not done.
No, I look. No one with the biggest ball to do the job right now.
I agree.
The truth. I mean, you can be any Western leader, but none of them have the ball to speak the truth, and that is the most priceless right now. Right?
I wish we could motivate countries like Britain to get on the ball.
Yeah, speak to you another time, and normal.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Happy Thanksgiving. Take care.
Yeah, thank you.
Improve on their models.
I mean, they're a better alternative than Hamas. Do you think that Israel should have brought them into the Gaza already and allowed them to take over the government? Do you think it was wrong to not plan for the day after? And
I don't know if the PA should be like imposed into Gaza.
Like with reforms or whatever, don't you think they would be a better leadership than what was the alternative? Fatah, maybe not the specific these guys, you know?
It's already well planned out.
There are cousins that were associated with Fatah.
Yeah, as I understand,
ready to rebuild.
I don't believe that Israel has failed to anticipate like the rebuilding. They know all of the literal names of everyone in Gaza, but more especially the families and like the tribal structures. Like they're interacting with all of them. They know who is in Hamas and who is ready to rebuild Gaza.
They're
like
creating
these aren't
warlords without
mysteries.
creating a government.
Warlords?
Yeah,
they're not warlords.
They're
tribal
funding and
chieftains.
arming these gangs instead of creating a real legitimate government of like the people that are professionals and don't run around with guns.
The entire Middle East is still based.
I don't know what you think of
Roughly,
government is.
not the entire Middle East, actually. Not so much Lebanon, but Jordan, Iraq, all of the Khalij, they're all still run on tribal systems. You understand that, right? Syria, to some degree, not really, but they're all still based on tribal systems. Like they have their governments, and then they have the tribal system, and the tribal leaders have to meet with the government officials. They want to pass anything, and it's like a whole thing.
Okay.
That's how things.
Yeah, we know. We're familiar.
That's how they united the Arab Emiratis.
Yeah, that doesn't
No, I
even make
know,
sense to give armed gangs. Instead of building government, they're providing guns to armed gangs.
Palestinians are not
A
all.
government is an armed gang.
No, it's not.
But what you
How is it not?
You don't know the difference
If
between
a
an armed
gang is a
gang.
group of people.
Wait, so you're always trying to draw a differentiation between the Israeli government and Hamas, right? And now you're saying that a legitimate government is the same as an armed.
No, I'm saying a government is a type of armed gang. Yeah.
No, there's
And like
rules and
we use
regulations.
the vaguer armed gang when we want like an evil armed gang, but like it's always just a gang of people
balances and agencies.
justifying their own actions with
I mean,
weapons.
to be fair, Buttercup, in this case, he's right. When it comes to
England, armed gang. America, armed gang. Russia, armed gang. Ukraine, armed gang. China, armed gang. Mafia, armed gang. Hamas,
We
armed
get the
gang.
idea. Stop making
Thanks.
sense. We get it. You say every example of an
Palestinian tribe.
Well, they've already found the people that they want to rule the
It's one of the
transition
largest
government.
Arab tribes in the Arab world. So, do you not feel like you're a little bit maybe not discussing how Palestinians are going to live if you don't even know what their like structure is, or if you're applying like an Arab tribal system to the Palestinians, which isn't going to work because they don't
She's
actually.
just giving a liberal voice to the
Are you
I
talking
don't
to
know.
me,
But do you not feel like a little bit arrogant?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
No, I don't think I'm American.
No. Okay. All right.
That'll teach you.
You don't feel any sort of like strange arrogance, like speaking over a group of people on the other side of the world where you really don't know the first thing
What do you
about
mean? She
them
was in the
and
room.
how-
The other side of
how
the
they
room
should
was.
live.
Okay.
No, nothing. It's okay. It's all good. Okay. I mean, it's. I'm sorry, but it's beyond arrogant. It's arrogance, and it's obscene.
Jasmine, this
That
room
you
was
don't
me
know
and
the most
Judy.
basic things.
Me and Judy started this room in
I
the street to
understand
talk
you
about what was
maybe are
happening.
friends, but again, I don't really care about your one Palestinian friend living in New York. If you don't know the most basic things about Middle Eastern people, and this extends to North African, Middle Eastern, how do you feel comfortable sitting here every day debating how these people should live, what they should live under, what government they should have? Like, who are you?
She is God.
Who has been to the Middle East and the West Bank and has.
The Middle East is not Israel. Israel is not the Middle East.
Been in
Israel
Israel and
is
the West
one
Bank.
country that is unlike most Middle Eastern
And Jordan
countries.
and Egypt.
Okay, so Jordan again, Petra, if you did a day trip there from Tel
Okay,
Aviv.
so why don't you tell me all the
That's
countries
not
you've been
really-
to? Jasmine, list all the countries you've been to. List them. Let's go.
All right.
Does New Jersey count
It
as
doesn't
a
feel like
separate
I'm
country?
No. Okay.
Tell us about Canada, Jasmine. We want to hear more.
Yeah.
I'm not saying.
Hey, Chris.
Oh, good. Yeah. Listen, it's embarrassing for you, not for me. You took naked photos of me and then spread them around. You lie about being Palestinian, you're a Kurd. You send me messages saying that you masturbate to my photos. It's embarrassing for you, not me.
Fuck, you was talking about Buttercup. I was like, what?
Did anyone read the messages?
Oh, the irony.
Yeah, he's really gross.
He's really
He went
gross.
to an ex-boyfriend of mine and got my nudes without my permission and then spread them around and then told me that he masturbates to naked images. Yeah, it's gross.
Oh my God, the drama just follows you around, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, unfortunately.
I didn't
They were
say
You're just
innocent.
a helpless victim. What could cause this over and over again?
Yeah. Well, it only happened one time, but once is enough.
It's okay, I hope you find another 20-year-old.
I hope you go fuck yourself and I hope you die, you Kurdish piece of shit.
It's okay. She got revenge on you, Prince, by leaking my information, so we're all good.
I didn't leak your information. They already have
Including
it
my
out there.
phone number. You're the only one who had it.
Buttercup, you already leaked your own information.
Yeah, I don't have your phone.
They're like recordings.
Yeah, because I had a fake number that was only only there for you, Yasmin. You leaked it
Oh
all.
my god, do you think I even know how to get his fucking phone number on Telegram? I don't
She
even know.
knows it was you,
I don't
Jasmine.
think I know how to look at people's phone numbers. I never once Googled somebody on this app. I generally don't care. You guys are not that interesting.
And yet,
what?
the secret number that Buttercup gave to only you.
I don't know who gave them your phone number.
It's been
I'm so sorry that your phone number got out, but it wasn't for me. I still to this day don't know who it is. I'm not even sure what your real. Oh, Rachel. Yes, I do know.
Doctors are not disparaged.
Yeah, but the point is, you got revenge on me for something
I did not get revenge.
I've done nothing to you.
You did your own shit, and I confirmed what it is. And what Prince did, and it's very odd that Prince is even sitting here, because what he did was a crime, and the fact that it's normalized, like this guy could just sit here and take naked pictures of women and send it out, and we could just shoot the shit with him. It's weird on its own, but that's kind of the context of these rooms. They're pretty,
Number one.
No, there is no number one. Shut the fuck up. Okay, let's piece of shit. I hope Saddam Hussein comes back from the dead and gasses you all over again, you piece of shit.
How you spat on your hand when you were talking to him?
Yeah, is that how your dad spat on his finger when he stuck his finger in your asshole? You shit.
This is deteriorating.
Yeah.
No,
this is outside the level that we came in at.
Judy is tired. She's not coming back, so I think we should just close the room. This is a disaster.
Yeah, Elle was sexting with a 20-year-old.
Prince is a sexual deviant. I'm not even talking. Don't talk to me. This is so beneath me.
You were scared.
Honestly, Yasmin, I agree with you. It's a sexual deviant. What he did was a crime. Prince, just fucking own up to it. You did something fucked up. Say sorry and move on.
No, we're not saying sorry. It's fucking out of control that it's in this room. He's a fucking sex offender. He's gross.
And because he doesn't know what's going on.
That's bullshit. It's been off the sex offender bench for 5 fucking years.
Sorry?
He's a little Arab boy from the Middle East who doesn't understand Western cultural laws, and you blackmailed him into sexting with you, and that's the truth that I haven't gotten out yet. But I will very soon.
Alright, this is ridiculous. Come on, guys. Bye, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. It's great chatting with you.
Yeah. Take care.
Oh man, that was pretty funny. Crashed out. All right, welcome to the show, everybody.
Like Skyler, is part of, like, say.
Hey, you just a dumbass.
Who's gonna sit right here and lie and say I didn't tell y'all that I used to be Dr. King, and what that scripture just said is I'm speaking with some shit you niggas don't know.
A lie don't care who tell it.
Man, is that true or false? That what I just said about being Dr. King ain't like what these niggas talk about when they talk about the word of God. Is that true or not? What the scripture just said? I talk the scripture. Niggas like that say it's foolishness. Niggas like that say it's foolishness. Niggas like this said what I said is food. It just told you this right there in the scripture. Because you are not discerned. You cannot discern spirit things. These things are taught spirit things with spiritual understanding. But you have none. This is why when I give you my testimony of life after death, you don't have any understanding of the spirit's movement. The spirit is greater than the flesh. The spirit can do the flesh can't do. When I said the ghost of Dr. King is here, Dr. King gotta be here. But the ghost of Dr. King here, because I was a ghost in another body before I was Dr. King. How long you think we've been doing this shit? Where you think it gonna end? Just because you find out about it. What you think eternal life is? Explain to me what you think eternal life is.
Coming out your mouth.
If any nigga disrespect Bando in this room, you can put the fuck out. That's on my mama, nigga. If any nigga disrespect Bando, I'm putting you the fuck out of here. Go ahead, Bando.
I'm gonna let
represent eternal life like that. You might represent eternal life, but not eternal life. So explain it a little
All
bit.
you gotta do is look at the key of David. If you have spiritual understanding, go to my PTR right there. That's the key of David. The understanding David had about this life and how we live. That's the same.
Bro, you just told us last week that dealing with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Damn, man. How can you niggas understand something if you don't listen? Now, you thought this was what you thought it was all your life. I'm going to show you what God said. You thought that the Mason sign is the Illuminati shit. No, that's a cult shit they brought into our temple, polluted our temple. They don't know what none of this shit mean on this PTR I'm showing you. Don't know Mason walk around know this shit, but this is what they supposed to know. I'm the grand architect, but they don't know because them was French.
I thought you just said you were a
grand architect. Pay attention. Pay attention. These are French sisters that came over here and infiltrated our temple. In North America, we built the temples of the Lord. These are the temples that we built, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of our way. Now, they came over here from
You should see this PTR.
bridge and all that
It's
shit.
called Pyramids of the Kings. Isis,
And after they knocked off
Emmanuel Adamabu,
they sat there in
Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Ra and Jah.
because they were black like us. These were the Moors. This is why they lied in their history. Said you niggas don't know America was slaves and they was kings. Y'all really not paying attention.
We were
scared. They rewrote their history to 941.
We were
to 941. They called it 12 years a slave. Y'all saw the movie. It wasn't the Wolf of Wall Street. It was the Wolf of Black Wall Street because they had to destroy Wall Street to build their own Wall Street. Now,
Boy,
this is crazy.
Boy, it's getting deep.
We had the sixth millennium, and a millennium is counted 001 to 999, only 3 numbers. So did you leave last millennium I-999 of the 5th millennium, or did you leave the last millennium 1999 with no mention of the millenniums? How come you ain't got 4 other millenniums worth of information before Christ?
Because you gotta read the books, darling.
I'm saying, when they took the eye of the last millennium and made it 1929, guess what make you think it been 2,000 years since Christ? And that's what make you think we count time like that, 2025, that is not how we count time. That would mean the second millennium, the 25th year of the 999.
So what we do the
999.
The hours for Emmanuel. My millennial rule. It's me right here. I'm trying to tell y'all. Let me pull up my other PTR to show you the 1,000-year rule that took place without your knowledge. And now you about to know it's me. Look at my PTR.
You just showed us a map last week about how this being in the form of a map.
I can show you a bunch of shit if you just listen. If you're really trying to find truth, man, I'll show you a whole bunch of shit because it's me. That's what I'm supposed to do. That's why the rest of them can't do without me. If I was like them, why would I be Christ then? If I can't show you what other men can't fucking show you about the Holy Scripture, about the Spirit of life.
So when you say you Christ, you say you Jesus Christ?
I don't know what Jesus is a joint European slave unionship. I know Isaiah 7:14, Matthew 1:23, Luke 1:22, 23. I know Emmanuel.
So you Yeshua the Christ?
For sure. Look at the
PTR.
Look at the PTR. Don't ask a lot of questions because you might get thrown off. Look at my PTR. So you can see the 1,000-year rule that I just did, the last 1,000 years. I just lived it down. We're going to go backwards. Me coming in from the right to the left. Me waking up at 27 years old when God resurrected. That I used to be Dr. King, which I was born in 928, 72 years before the end of the millennium. Okay, let's go back. I left 52 years into the millennium as I transfigured from Christ to Emmanuel.
Talking to Martin Luther King, Jesus Christ.
That's Paul. I gave my testimony 12 years and was taken to the throne of David, which is why I performed the life, death, and resurrection. Was 10 years.
So you the same Paul that they got you reading about in Romans the 9th chapter? That said that stuff.
I'm the same somebody right here who was Christ, who y'all didn't know was Christ. That's why I got to reveal this to you. You don't know these things because you're not spiritually discerning. And you're not looking at it like that because all your teachers have went astray.
Hey, Bando.
What's up?
In the side chat, can you open up that link? Is that you?
Let me see. TikTok, Instagram.
Yeah, is that you?
No, y'all know that ain't
5.
my hell wife.
That's sort of the whole point of this.
That was a good try. That was
just.
That's my boyfriend. But that ain't it. That might be your mama boyfriend. He the one got the fucked up lips. Bad breath. Nowhere to stay. Sleep all everywhere.
So you notice everything but the flies, so you're used to that. Huh?
I saw but that's you. Niggas and flies. You and them flies. That's why I ain't had to mention it, because you were gonna say something. Niggas and flies. Y'all the main one, the main problem with niggas. Niggas and flies. Niggas that ain't got no understanding, don't even try, and they keep flying around, flying their mouth open, don't know.
Hey, when you say we don't have the spirit, what you mean about that?
What I mean is, you don't have any spiritual discernment. Like when Christ told them that, look, I used to be King Solomon. They say you making yourself equal with God. No, dumb bitch. I'm giving my testimony that God saved my life. Okay, then he said, look, it ain't just happening to me. John the Baptist is that same Elijah. Do you understand that? No, you don't even understand that right the fuck now. So 1,000 years ago, what the fuck you expect? Okay then, so now here it is 1,000 years later. I'm showing you how I used to be Dr. King. Malcolm X with that same Elijah, John the Baptist. But you can't see that though. Why?
So you were Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, why they both were living at the same time?
That's not what I said.
Okay, making sure.
He's saying he's Jesus and Malcolm X is John the Baptist.
Jesus is a joint European slave.
He's saying that he's Emmanuel and Malcolm X was John the Baptist.
Exactly. Got killed for the same reason John the Baptist did, because he was against the Herod relationship, him and his wife, meaning Elijah Muhammad. He was against that bullshit he was doing. That's the same reason he died as John.
Hold on. You said Elijah Muhammad. How did we get to
Because John the Baptist died for the same reason that Malcolm died, because he was against the relationship of the Herod, the Roman.
Okay, you made valid point. Okay, go get it.
Oh my goodness, bro, you got to stop.
Man, pay attention, man. This is why you don't learn, because you don't have any spiritual understanding. Let's read Jude 1:11. I'm gonna show you why you don't have any spiritual understanding right now. Why this sounds so hard, so goddamn impossible, so fucking unbelievable to you. Let me show you why the
woe to them, for they went in the way of Cain.
Yes, go ahead. And after the era of Balaam.
Yeah, and ran under the gang saying of Core. I got you. So what you trying to say?
Right now they're doing the same shit. You preaching for profit. You went out the way of Cain. Greedily, selfishness, trying to preach the word of God for selfishness, and you don't even know the word. The Pharisees at the time, it said, woe to you Pharisees and scribes who hold the keys of understanding from the people. You do not want to enter, and yet you don't want those who wish to enter. So that's like y'all throwing me down when I'm giving understanding, and other people listening and want to hear. You don't want to hear.
Bando, we all need to be disciples of Bando.
And Bando? No. You're disciples of the truth, not Bando, because this truth was here before Bando came. I can't own it. It ain't mine. I'm just another representative in it that you should listen to, so you can see how you're a representative in it. And we all are, because we all are spirits. How can I not? We all the exact same. If you take this skin off, ain't that no different?
Hey, Bando.
Yes, sir.
Is Islam the fourth beast?
Yep. You got Islam. Islam itself is the tail, T-A-L-E, of the dragon.
You ain't expect him to say yeah to that.
Listen,
you know your doctrine.
I asked that for chosen.
Listen, the Vatican itself, that's the Roman.
Now listen to him explain it. So he gonna step on his own.
Come on, I'm gonna give you some scripture keys that's gonna help you be able to read the scriptures a lot better. The dragon is the Vatican. That is the dragon. The Great Horde is the Catholic Church. The tail of the dragon, Tail/TALE, is Islam. All right? The beast with two horns that came up out of the earth, who exercised all the power of the first beast, is the U.S. corporation, the United States government. It has two horns, the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution, that used to speak like a lamb, but it's really a dragon. It got its seat and authority from the dragon, which is the Vatican. Russia is the bear. Europe is the leopard. Russia is the bear. Europe is the leopard. Mauritania is the beast. Mali is the false prophet. And Morocco is the red dragon. The mystery Babylon. The Vatican is the image of the beast. The true beast is Mali, Morocco, and Mauritania. That's the true, them the fallen angels that came from here.
Can you repeat that one more time?
Second millennium. Huh?
Can you repeat it? Because I had a red bar.
Morocco.
Repeat everything.
Morocco is the red dragon, the mystery Babylon, the mystery scientist. Then you got Mali, who is the financier, who is the false prophet. Then you got Mauritania, who is the slaver, that is the beast. Now, that is the micro. Now, let me spread it out to the macro for you, how they did. These three countries right here, these 48,200 fallen angels who roamed the earth and ended up in Rome, Europe, and all these places. Okay, now, the dragon is the dragon, the Pepsi. London is the false prophet, and England is the beast. That is the macro. You understand? Now, Europe and Russia is Sodom and Gomorrah, death and hell. Gog and Magog, Janus, the Roman two-faced god. It is also the dragon and the false prophet, which are already in the lake of fire. Meaning, they have already been canceled out. When I woke up and said, I used to be Dr. King, they put away the dragon lie that we can't live after death. That's a lie. I'm standing right here. So that lie is done away with. But y'all just hadn't accepted the truth of it yet, so that it can be done away with within you.
Bando, you all over the place, Bando, man. Can you get in a straight line, Bando?
I'm in a straight line. The spirit goes straight line. The flesh is the precept. Can you keep up? Do you study?
I can't. You haven't read not one scripture when you were giving your statement.
You must don't read scripture because I can guarantee you anybody in the crowd telling you my scripture.
Go for it. Pull a scripture.
One person. Do anybody put 111 if y'all hear me speaking scripture, even though I ain't mentioned a book, chapter, or verse? 111. If there's any studiers of the word of God in this crowd who hear me speaking, am I speaking scripture or am I just speaking out of my own mind? This is for those who study the word of God to show themselves approved, not y'all who run your mouth and really ain't read shit. Now, if I ain't got nobody in there who really study dude, then I understand. But if there's any witnesses in here who really listen, really reverence God, do you niggas really have reverence of God? When you speak of God, do you really speak of that shit as though he watching? Or do you just talk about God as though he non-existent?
Hey, Bando.
When I talk about God, it's as though he's sitting right here listening to us.
Hey, Bando.
How you talk about God, I don't get the feeling that's how y'all talk about God. Y'all don't talk about the Father as though he's sitting right there in the room listening to you. That's not how y'all conversate about God. That ain't how y'all set y'all room up. That ain't how y'all conversate. Y'all don't have no reverence of God at all. You know what reverence of God is?
Hey, Bando, I put my ones in there, but I put mine in groups of 6 3 times. So I put my ones in there.
Who is it? Healing of the nations. Who is it? There's Jack. Jack. Good. I told you she.
Hey, Bando, do you have a flock that you can share eventual faith? You have a flock?
No, that's on our group message.
Okay,
maybe somebody else just you see what we've been saying.
You dumb bitch. You finna fall yourself. Because you the one committed to something that you don't understand. So, we already know you cursed, bitch. You been cursed. And we been know that. We don't care nothing about you being a crime snatcher, bitch. You can't take shit from us. You can't take shit from us because you ain't give us shit. If you ain't gave us something, maybe you could take something from us. Ain't shit you can take from me, you dumb, stupid bitch. Go on over there and hang with them dykes and let Mo eat your pussy out. The rest of your pussy from
Oh, that was getting too good.
Hey, he was prophesying. Why y'all throw him down?
I gave the instructions beforehand.
He was prophesying.
That may be true, but he can prophesy in different languages, one of which maybe does not include the P word. Highly disrespectful. Now.
No, that don't count. Don't down too much.
I'm gonna go join Bando.
That
civil rights leader. I don't know why.
So I bet you agree with what he was saying, Ben.
Absolutely do not.
Or Mr. Pena. Evidently, someone triggered him because, I thought I had as much as a handshake that word wouldn't come out. Was he speaking to someone that was on site where he was?
Yeah, he's speaking my
Okay, someone triggered him.
on location, live and on location. But I don't know how alive they are, but they was on location.
That's how Emmanuel talk to women? That's crazy.
Reincarnation can have a toll on your soul.
Right, after you've done it that many times.
Yeah, he tried coming back dealing with hard-headed people. It's crazy for you not to ask me what's going on versus assume what's going on. I mean, it's crazy for you to assume what's going on versus ask me what's going on.
But I heard that word and it triggered me.
I know. Don't worry about it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to have my mic on. I wasn't trying to have my mic on. I'm dealing with Jezebel, who was with us, was helping us, and then is now trying to hurt us because she wants to run shit. And because she gave us some money to help, she wants to run shit. But you can't do that. I don't give a fuck what you gave me. You can give me $1 million, bitch. You ain't finna tell us what to do. You ain't finna talk about nobody with me. You ain't finna goddamn talk against nobody with me. You can get your bitch ass on and take what you brought with you. I don't give a damn. What we got, you can't take from us. We already had it before we met you. So just because you offer this and that, bitch, it don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? These people would think that because they can help you, they can talk shit
Can I ask you a question, Bando?
Yeah.
How many people are subscribing to this doctrine that
I got 40 people live with me on my land site right now, and I got thousands in I got 177,000 followers on Facebook, 50-some thousand on TikTok, and 40-some thousand on Instagram. And I got more than that because I done lost so many pages with 70,000, 40,000, 20,000.
Oh, well, shout out to Bando.
All you gotta do is come watch me on TikTok sometime to get some real true spiritual education when I ain't got to argue or jock for position to be able to give you a spiritual understanding without being interrupted by Satan.
Well, what's your TikTok, Bando? I don't have TikTok, but what is your TikTok?
I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Put it in the
Hey, y'all can come and see the lesson.
Gotta go see this live. I have to see it.
Versus hearing me talk or rant. You can get some actual lessons of understanding, spiritual understanding.
Just so you know, Bando, I'm making a TikTok just to see you, brother.
That's cool. I sure appreciate it. Let me know when you're in there so I can greet you and put you
Bando, what is your message, though?
My message is that we are God. And that these earthly governments over you, if you stop what you're doing right now and come with me, this shit over. This is what the scripture tells.
How can you prove to me somebody coming in?
Right. Bando, you got 50,000 people following you, Bando?
I got more than that. Go to let me put my Facebook.
What the talk about working the house?
Bando is the man.
Oh, yeah. I do work now. I ain't no hell bullshit, I promise you that.
Hey, you get crazy back in from TikTok.
Once we get to 144,000, it's over. Man, it's crazy. You get to 144, it's over for you. It's over. So
there you go. Check that Facebook out.
Get it to 144, it's over.
Bando, are you monetized on TikTok?
Bando sending me the top nigga.
Not really. I don't really go for money. I'm monetized on because that's the way they make it. That's the way they make it.
Monetized.
You can't help but be money. You can't help but be monetized because just be on the app.
Don't worry about that shit though.
But I don't have.
Yeah, once you reach a certain level, you automatically monetize.
Don't worry about that shit though, nigga. We putting in the work.
Bando putting in my crowd.
Come on, man. He wants you to deacon.
Yeah. He followed.
Y'all don't know, man.
Y'all better listen.
Bando better let him know. Bando already crowned me, nigga.
You better get yours, nigga. I got mine.
He said, man, it's already crowd beat,
I'm
nigga.
not bullshit, nigga. I'm not bullshit. You laughing.
I'm not keep playing. I'm not lying. I cried a bunch of niggas that day.
Did you
But
see
them
me
niggas
laughing?
didn't accept it. Manny the only one that accepted it.
My
They didn't
bullshit,
accept
nigga.
what I was showing them. But Manny did. He know what it meant.
Fucking right,
But
nigga.
I can show y'all a lot of shit, but if you don't know what it means, I'm throwing my pearls to swine. That's what it means to throw my
From
pearls.
now on, we should be calling Manny Deacon Manny.
And you ain't gonna do nothing with
Man,
it.
show me who I was, nigga. I was, let me tell you something. I was Jonathan in the Bible. I was Jonathan.
I just got one question, man.
I was Marcus Garvey. I was a dude named Peter. He was a farmer, right? I know who I was.
Hey, Emmanuel. Emmanuel. I got one question.
Talking to me?
Yeah,
Amanda.
Yeah,
What's up?
If you Emmanuel, then who is this other guy? Because he said he Emmanuel too.
My name is Manuel now.
It's
Emmanuel then. I'm
It's
Manuel.
men that false Christ that has a risk. That ain't him. It's men that false Christ that has a risk.
Yeah, that's not me. My
Look
name
how
is
many I'm
Manuel
gonna have.
now. It wasn't Manuel then. Bando is the Emmanuel then. I'm Manuel now. I'm not the Manuel that you think I am.
They say that Thanksgiving alcohol. They say that Thanksgiving alcohol hit different.
We one and the same, so it don't matter. Because we rock the same.
Manny. He said that turkey meat hit different, huh?
Yeah, man.
Y'all niggas sitting around eating some cookie pie. Get one of the best damn. We get a slice of some of that sweet potato pie, y'all.
That sound like her.
Cranberry sauce on y'all phone and shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all niggas got that dressing. I miss that dress. I sure want that dressing today. I want some at any time.
3 bites of sweet potato, Bando.
We rejecting the food. We rejecting the food. Pick me off a piece of that phone.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
shit.
Y'all niggas cook some cake. Y'all niggas cook. Y'all niggas not cook. I mean, you got to cook today anyway. It don't matter Thanksgiving. Did you niggas cook dinner today anyway? You just don't have to eat anything.
You gonna eat anyway.
So
That's what I do. That same thing I said, man. You cook.
You gonna eat anyway.
You gonna eat.
You just not offering.
Manny and Bando got the
thank you for
spirit.
Thanksgiving. Thank you for that lie they told us about the Indians and all that
You know what
bullshit.
I'm saying? We just cooking that shit and eating it. That's all we doing.
We're gonna do that anyway. You don't never see black people worshiping.
Did you just say con?
You don't never see black people worshiping the holiday. They'll take the day because it's a day off. They'll never say, "Oh God, thank you for the Indians and us getting blankets with disease in it." And thank you, Lord. They don't say all that shit. They say, "Thank you, God." You know what I'm saying? We are different people. We're peculiar people. We are strange
Children people.
Thanking God for the food. That's all we thanking God for. Thanking God for the nourishment in our body.
Yes, sir. We
We
strange.
ain't thanking God for that other shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
We are strange people. You know what I'm saying? Like right now,
You wear a strange
disarrayed.
We set apart, nigga.
Yeah, they think we disarrayed, but right now, in the moment, something can happen, and all black people will be together. Like fuck everything else. I mean, it just go that quick.
Tell y'all
We
niggas,
laughing,
you know,
smiling with you.
I am in love. I am in love with my wife. I'm gonna just let y'all know that right now. And if you niggas not in love with the woman you got, niggas is done.
Hey.
I don't know.
Hey, sir.
I am in. I'm not.
Hey, sir.
I'm in love with her.
I'm in love with my
Can I say this? Can I say this?
Your wife.
Both y'all brothers is ignorant.
Yeah, we ignorant of that world you live in. We ignorant of that fantasy world you live in.
Yeah, you don't know nothing. That's why we ignorant.
We ignorant of that fantasy world. You got a fantasy world you live in.
What do we lack of knowing? If we're ignorant, hold on.
Let me out.
Hold on. I want you to tell us what do we lack knowing? Ignorant means lack of knowing. What do we don't know? What does Bando don't know? What do I do?
Common sense.
We're ignorant.
We start with common sense.
I let people live on. What's ignorant about that? You got some work for niggas in here. When the last time you gave a homeless man any goddamn thing? You ever went in your closet and gave a nigga a shirt out your closet? You ever gave a homeless nigga your shoes out your closet? Hell no, you ain't did shit, bitch ass nigga. To run your mouth talking about me being with your duck ass. I bet you can't show us a bill with your motherfucking name. Get off your grandma's sofa, fuck nigga. While you on here running your mouth. You like, yo, where your bitch at? Put your bitch on the phone. Put your kids on the phone. Let's see what they think about their dad.
Bando, they had a homeless nigga walking down the street, nigga ain't have no shoes. You know what I did? I went to my trunk, to my fucking truck. I opened up that back, my truck ain't got no trunk, but I opened up that back door of my four-wheel truck, opened up that back door, and I had some Saints Crocs, some New Orleans Saints Crocs. And I gave my brand new Saints Crocs. I said, bro, you don't gotta walk barefoot. There you go, bro. You know what I'm saying? You niggas don't take care of the poor. You niggas don't take care of the poor.
To my cousin for a time out.
Listen.
Drunk.
I'm gonna shit.
Nah, nigga, shut your drunk ass up, nigga. You drunk, nigga. Shut your drunk ass up, nigga. Shut up, nigga.
And I tell y'all really making this Thanksgiving for me,
Shut up and shut your drunk ass up, nigga. You're drunk right now. And I ain't talking about off the wine, nigga. You're drunk off a doctor, nigga. What is common sense? The white man taught you common sense. That's why you ain't got the sense that nigga, that Bando trying to teach your stupid ass now. Because you weren't about common sense that the white man taught you dumb ass. You was a dumb nigga. You's a stupid nigga.
I love this right now.
Some fucking common sense. What is common sense? Some shit that the white man taught your stupid ass, and you will call us ignorant. Everything the white man taught you is a fucking lie. Excuse me, mama, but I gotta tell these niggas. Everything the white man taught you is a lie, and you will come with us with common sense. What year we in? What year are we in, nigga? What year are we in?
2025.
2020. See, dumbass nigga. This stupid.
Deacon, come back, Deacon, tell us more. Deacon Betty, we need more.
Prince, what you got to say to that, Prince? Nigga called his name Prince when he don't know we fucking kings. You nigga. You's a stupid nigga.
So check this out. Right? Hey, listen.
I'm actually
listen. You done had your flow, nigga.
This is my flow, nigga. Oh, you married? Do you have a wife?
Yeah, I'm married.
How long you been married for?
Going on, I think 8, probably 9.
All right, nigga, you ain't been married long enough. Stay your ass in the audience for another 6 years, nigga. Cause I got you about 6 years, nigga. Stay your ass in the audience for 6 years, nigga. And then you can come back up and talk. I got 6 years on you, married, nigga, and I been with my wife longer than that, nigga. So you gotta stay in the audience at least another 6 years before you can talk to a nigga that been married like me, that's in love with his wife, nigga. You can't come up here and talk to me, nigga. You ain't even in love with your wife, nigga. Go sit your ass down somewhere.
Oh, Manny, you was Malcolm X?
Yeah, man, I was Malcolm X. I was a nigga named Peter. He was a farmer. I was Jonathan, the right-hand man of David. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was all the niggas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I heard you. Was you Soldier Smith?
I was Oshkosh Bigosh. You know?
Oshkosh Bigosh?
Yeah, nigga, you heard me? Nigga, that was me. Nigga, I was Oshkosh Bigosh.
Shout out to the Deacon Manny, man.
Oh my God. Okay, I haven't heard that forever. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. You know what Oshkosh Bigosh is?
Manny versus Gino versus Bando. Well, that was legendary. I hope somebody record. Yeah, Oshkosh Bigosh, the kids come first.
Came to me. Niggas just came to me.
Say whatever we want. Bando got 50,000 people following. They believe in that.
Oshkosh Bigosh, nigga. You heard me? That's me. That understand, that recognize.
Manny, you going no limit or cash money?
No limit all day.
No limit for sure.
Oh, yeah, nigga take cash money, don't be a fucking talking. Mm-hmm. That's right. Baby Dre and the dog duck that bet. They dodging that bet though. They still, I made a bet with them and they still dodging. You know what I'm saying? Still dodging that bet. You know what I'm saying? Don't dodge it. Just make your bet. Be a man about it. You know what I'm saying? Be a man about it. Get some ice cream. It's cold. Every time it's cold, I like to eat ice cream. Right there. Right there, you gotta eat ice cream in the cold. I like it. That's the best time to eat it. Ain't that right, Tim? Ice cream in the cold, huh? You work there? You work there? When you started working there? I ain't never saw you before. You look like a young motherfucker. You's a young man, ain't you? You young, huh? Yeah, man. I ain't never seen you this motherfucker before. You a young nigga. I mean, I look like I scared the shit out of it. You look scared as a motherfucker. I think I scared this nigga, man. Those Chinese food. I'm scared. I'm like 4 feet taller than him. He's like fucking 4 feet. What's that? Yeah, you miss your you miss your ticket. Hey man, thank you. You hit me up 2 many times? You hit me up 4 times? You sure? I said you missed it. Right here. What's that? What's that? What's that? Some motherfucking food, man. They not made too much for me. All right, man. You good, huh? Yeah. They got a little bitty 4-foot nigga working out. The Chinese boy. I said, man, you look like you just got here. This nigga was scared like a motherfucker. I said, you scared? I ain't gonna do you nothing. You look like a young nigga. That boy looking scared as hell. About 4 feet. I got him about like 5 feet. Boy, small as hell. Boy, I ain't never seen a nigga that small. That nigga small. A little bitty nigga. Small, little bitty nigga, man. Hell yeah. My sister called me over there. My sister made some, my sister and them, they celebrate Thanksgiving, mama. So she called me over there. She's like, bro, I got some Thanksgiving food. I said, I never did eat Thanksgiving food, y'all. I never liked it, right? So I never liked Thanksgiving food. So I said, what you got? She said, I got some turkey. I got greens, potatoes, tomatoes, yam, rams, all that stupid ass shit, right? She ain't literally say that, but I know that's what she said. But and she said she got some gumbo. I said, just give me some gumbo. That's all I really eat. I don't eat no ham, yams, seafood, and none of that. So she said, I knew you already wanted gumbo, little bro. I already made you a little thing of gumbo with no seafood in it. I said, all right. So you already knew I was gonna get that. You made that thing gumbo with no seafood in it and shit. So I went over there and I got it. Hey, listen. Y'all check this out. I got one of my boys about to go to the NBA. Right? He played for SMU. His name is Jared Pierre Jr. Right? Man, because he was a baby. I'm so excited. This is gonna be my first NBA player. But I got a girl that's about to go to the WNBA too. She played overseas. She's been in WNBA next year. Her name is Randy Brown. I train her too. Right? So I'm about to be training an NBA player and a WNBA player. Nigga, it gets no better than that. Like, it just don't get no better than that, man. They're going on my resume, man. As soon as he get drafted, nigga, SMU like 5-0. He dropped like 20, 25 a game. You know what I'm saying? 20, 25 a game. I'm talking about this sweet. Like, the game is just, man, the game is just sweet, man. It just can't stop it, bro. It just can't stop it. So, listen, everything that I dreamed of when I was a child, right? Playing professional basketball and shit like that, it didn't come to pass, right? Eventually, you know, a higher power had some other plans. But by me seeing everybody that I trained and I put in position to be successful, I don't even doubt that I couldn't have made it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't even doubt that I could have made it to that position where I could have played professional ball. Because I'm old now. I can't move. I can't run as fast as I can't dribble as good as I used to. I can't shoot as well as I used to. I can't jump as high as I used to. But goddamn, when I see these niggas that I've been training since they was babies go up there and do all that shit, I be like, God damn, man, these niggas is awesome. You know what I'm saying? And just remind me of everything that I wanted for myself. But if you was to ask me if I would go back and do it all over again and pick that I made it instead of the guys that I'm training and the girls that I'm training, I would have said no. I would have picked it to play out exactly like it's playing out now. Because I ain't a selfish ass nigga like some of you motherfuckers is. Some of y'all are some selfish ass niggas. And I'm speaking in general. I'm not speaking to nobody that's, I'm not speaking to no individual that's on the this app or in the audience. But you know who you are if you're a selfish motherfucker. So if it applies to you, it applies to you, right? But I learned, it took me like 30-some years to learn this. In order to be successful, you cannot be a selfish motherfucker. You must share your gifts. And that's what Jesus was trying to tell y'all. You bury your gift, you will be cursed. But if you don't bury your gift and you share your gift with others and you give your gift to other people and they take that gift and they become great from the gift that you have shared and taught them, then you will have more glory than it being your gift of its own. You know what I'm saying? For you just like having your gift possessing your gift and just keeping it to yourself instead of, just sharing it to others. So I think I have I think I'm more grateful and more man, what are you doing? Who is that? So I think I'm more grateful and more appreciative of the people being successful than me myself having a gift and being successful on my own accord. So the greatest gift you could do, the greatest thing you could do in this world is share your gift with others, and others become successful with the gift that you have shared with them because they had no clue what they were doing. And it's harder to raise little punks, right? It's harder to raise to share your gifts with little children, and they take it under consideration. And the greatest gift I share, right? That make me appreciative and makes me, love what I've been doing all this time and knowing that every break that I put in didn't go in vain, right? And it's not even a basketball thing. I had this kid. He's great in basketball, right? I taught him since he was a baby. He was great. I say this is the best. He's better than the guy at SMU that I taught, and I used to bring him to school and bring him to school in the mornings. He was way better than him. But the greatest thing that I gave it to this other child, this other boy, right? Who decided not to go to college and to follow me into plumbing. And he was like, Coach, I'm doing plumbing work. And I said, what? I said, you follow me? Yes, I'm doing plumbing work. And I said, what? He said, I don't want to play basketball. I'm making money in plumbing. He showed me his plumber's license. And he said, remember that day I was in your van? Because I had a Chrysler Town and Country back then. I used to pick the little boys up. I got a van just for my players back then. I used to pick them up. I used to drop them off at home, drop them off at the games, go get them for the game stuff. He said, remember when I asked you, what do you do for a living? Because it seemed like, you was just making a lot of money to me, but you never was like flashy, but everything was just in order. He said, this is what he told me. He said, everything was just in order. The band was just up to par. Your clothes was just up to par. You never was flashy, but I could always tell that you took great care of yourself and great care of your children and stuff. Every time I saw y'all look. I said, I remember that. And he said, remember you told me you was into construction and you did plumbing, pipe work? And I said, yeah. He said, that always stuck with me. He said, that always stuck with him in the back of his head, right? And then this kid is to go into plumbing and get a plumbing license. And guess what? He's doing great for himself. He's making a shitload of money with a plumber's license. And I seen him like a couple of weeks ago. He told me that. I said, you a plumber? He said, I'm a licensed plumber, Coach. And he said, and I was in Wing Shack, right? Because I was getting some wings out of Wingstop, not Wing Shack, Wingstop. I was getting some wings from my boys, my sons, because I was like, y'all want to eat this, like, we want Wingstop. So I went to Wingstop. I got him some wings. And I saw my boy in there. And he said, yep, I decided to go into plumbing. And he showed me his plumber's license. He showed me the work he was doing. And he had bought a brand new car. He don't have no children. He had his girlfriend with him. You know what I'm saying? He's like 19 years old, 20 years old. He got a plumber's license. And he's doing absolutely great for himself. Right? He came from a household where his mom was on crack and his dad he don't know where his dad was. And his grandma had to take care of him. His grandma was old. They used to always go get him from his grandma's house. And I'll make sure that, he used to call him and say, cook some home. And I was like, which one? He could say, just bring me some chicken. And I just bring chicken for everybody in the house, not just for him, his grandma, and his sister. Right? And he was like, I asked you that because it seemed like to me you would never broke. And I said, well, you just don't know. You know what I'm saying? So he said, I asked you that because it seemed like you always took care of yourself and blah, 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 blah. So he went into plumbers. He got his plumber's license. And he actually doing quite good for himself. And that's the greatest accomplishment. That's greater than my boy that's about to go pro. That's greater than the girl that's about to go pro. That's greater than my son. That's where he got like 10 colleges. Let me tell y'all what colleges that got my son. Let me tell you, Mama, because I didn't tell you this, right? Let me tell you this, Mama. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you what colleges that come from my son. Check this out. Y'all not gonna believe this shit. And I see Zara around there, so Zara gonna love this shit. So check this out, Zara. This is the colleges that's coming from my boy, right? He's only in the 10th grade and they're interested in him. So I'm gonna start from the top. College. The next one is Southeastern Louisiana. The next University of Kentucky. Now, I always told him he was going to be a Kentucky Wildcat, right? So the University of Kentucky is interested. So the next one is Loyola University in New Orleans. The next one is Kent State University. The next one is Syracuse. Now, everybody know that Syracuse is my favorite basketball team in college, right? Syracuse, right? I like the Gators in football. Syracuse is my basketball team. But Syracuse is interested. And the other one I have, the last one is the University of Miami. Miami won too. So he has Spring Hill College, Southeastern University, University of Kentucky, Kent State, University of Loyola, Syracuse University, and Miami, the U University. Those are the ones that want him to come play ball for him. He's only in the 10th grade. Tell me I ain't fucking awesome. Tell me I don't know what I'm doing. They can hate all they want. You can hate. But you can't kill me. Like Denzel said, but you can't kill me. So I mean, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And he's doing real awesome. They can't kill me. Shoot me, but you can't get me. So all them schools is interested in my boy to come there and play ball. And out of all them schools, guess what school he told me he want to go to? Guess. Take one guess. Fucking Duke. Why would you want to go to Duke? You want to go play basketball for Duke University. Wow. Like, bro, what are we doing? Duke is a good school, but he want to go to Duke. Like his dream was to play for Duke University. I'm like, all right, bro. I said, why Duke? He said, I just like Duke. You know what I'm saying? He was naming the great players that went to Duke, right? He just telling me about, the great players that went to Duke and, how he, always wanted to play for them and the reputation they had and stuff like this.
You know which school always brings me to?
Duke, don't come. I know that's our favorite team. I know it's ours, huh? What's it, Rodney?
Oh, nothing. Danny.
And I know, he's just interested in Duke, man. He want to go to Duke. So it's like, why Duke? It's like, I just like Duke. Something about Duke would just let me know that I'm gonna play basketball on a high level. And just I was like, all right, well, that's your dream, not mine, But I always trained him to be like a great guard, like a Kentucky guard. You know what I'm saying? Because I think Kentucky, Duke got some great guards too. I can't lie. Duke got some great guards. Kentucky got some great guards. Well, he just want to go to Duke. So I was like, all right.
You know which school? Like I get him, Manny, because you know which school stands out for me where I would send my kid to play basketball, even though I'm not a fan of that team. There's just something about that program. I don't know why. Is Georgetown.
I love Georgetown.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy, Rodney? When I was young, when I was a little boy, I always had dreams to go to Georgetown.
Yes.
Always.
It's not about DC basketball, man.
Bro, I always wanted to play for Georgetown. I don't know what it was about Georgetown, but I just absolutely loved Georgetown. I always wanted to play for Georgetown. I had a Georgetown jersey when I was in the 9th grade. We had a 9th grade picnic, because that was our last year in 9th grade. We had a 9th grade picnic, and I wore a Georgetown jersey, and I had some Dennis Rodmans on. You know, the gray and white Dennis Rodmans?
Yeah.
Georgetown jersey, and the Nike Air pants.
Mm-hmm.
Fresh as shit, man.
Yeah.
I always wanted to play for Georgetown.
Yeah.
That was my dreams of going. I had dreams of going to Georgetown. It's crazy you said that.
If it wasn't for New York or Florida, basketball, I would be over in DC. In DC.
Right. I love Georgetown.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Georgetown was my favorite school back then in the days. It was a black school. I wanted to play for Thompson. I just wanted to play for I just wanted to go to Georgetown. Patrick Ewing, AI players played for Georgetown. Matumbo, I just love Georgetown.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I just always wanted to go to Georgetown. No shit, it's crazy you said that. I wanted to be a Hoya. I really did. I wanted to be a Georgetown Hoya. That was my dream.
Shout out to DC, man.
Shout out to DC. Georgetown Hoya.
Capital City.
Like them Georgetown Hoyas. Let me take it out tonight. I always wanted to play for Georgetown, bro. I'm not lying. I swear. I always wanted to go to Georgetown.
Yeah, for me, if it wasn't for besides UCLA, I mean not UCLA, Carolina and Duke.
Huh? Where you get it from? Where you got her from? What store? Who? Oh yeah, let me see. That's Humble Hustle or something? That what I see? That look like my polo shirt. No, I know they not, but I'm saying they look like. They look fly, man. I like that color. Did you say Rodney?
Oh no, just say like besides like those big schools, like I don't know, there's only a few schools that like most people don't consider, not consider, but I'm talking about like besides Duke, Carolina, Kansas, Florida, like those are the schools I like the schools like you said, Georgetown, Vanderbilt, Indiana. Bob Knight used to coach over there in Indiana. He used to run that shit like a plantation. Yeah. UCLA, Texas, Syracuse.
Yeah, Syracuse.
Like Syracuse, man.
Yeah, I like
That's what
Syracuse.
Carmelo Anthony's still over there, right now, right?
Yeah. That's my favorite basketball team, Syracuse, but I want to go to Georgetown. Georgetown was the shit for me. I grew up watching them, so I want to go. Georgetown.
Georgetown. I'm about to take a trip to DC, man. They got some fine ass women down there, boy. When I saw you, shit. DC got the finest women I've ever seen in my life.
I don't know, man. Drew stay down there. I don't know about that.
Is it all right?
I said Drew stay down there. I don't know about that.
I haven't seen her since she retired.
Since she buzzed Diddy.
She buzzed what?
Since she buzzed Diddy.
She buzzed Diddy?
And she put Diddy in jail. The FBI.
She put Diddy. That nigga Diddy, man.
Did you ever get a nigga time? You ain't get that nigga no time yet?
Huh?
They ain't get that nigga no time yet?
Did he get like 4 years? Did he get 4 years?
But he getting 4 years?
Yeah. But he already served for like a year and a half of it before the trial, so that's knocked out. Good behavior, rich as fuck. He'll be out maybe by early 2026.
February 2026.
Shit, I bet you on that. They gonna let him out early.
I don't think the nigga in jail.
Should be either, man. That nigga probably.
Nigga probably at his house locked down, acting like he in jail and shit. I thought I told you that. We will stop. I thought I told you that. We will stop.
Hey, who was that basketball player that for the Lakers? Damn, I forgot his name. He's my it's crazy because I fuck with him too. He went to jail, and I guess they let him out of jail to go play game, and they have to go back into the cell after the game over. I remember who it is. Oh, you know who it is? KCP. Remember KCP?
Mm-hmm.
Contavious Caldwell. That nigga, he went to jail, and they let him out of jail to play in the NBA, like his game. And after the game is over, he had to go back to his prison. Yeah. That's a rich shit right there, nigga.
Nigga, my mama had a concert when I was here, a Brian McKnight concert in New Orleans, and he wound up beating his wife that day. And he had went to jail from beating on his wife. And my mom and my steppops had to go get him out of jail to do the concert.
Damn.
That's how I know he's a woman beater. I think I'm lying. He went to jail in New Orleans for beating his wife.
Who again?
Brian McKnight.
Oh, Brian McKnight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, shit, I believe that.
He went to jail in New Orleans for beating his wife. And my mom and my steppops had to go get him out of jail for beating his wife, nigga. And they let him out, nigga, to do the concert. Because my mom and my steppops had connection. They let him out of jail to do the concert, man.
God damn.
Yeah. Ain't bullshit, man. Sure did. Nigga beat the shit out that lady.
Beat the shit out of her, man. That bullshit.
I said, what's wrong with this nigga beating women? And that's how I always knew. That's how I always say he's a woman beater.
Yeah. We let him out of jail. My mom and my stepfather went. Got that nigga out of jail to do the concert. The money came out of his check, the bail money came out of his check. And that's how he got out of jail. You don't believe me? Look it up. It's all online and shit.
I believe you, Randy.
McKnight went to jail for beating his fucking wife. That nigga's a woman beater. You fuck going around beating up on women. They think that shit make you tough, beating up on a woman. Yeah. Be the fight for them. So it is. Then the nigga got out of jail and got on stage and did a concert. And actually, like nothing happened. Like he never was in jail. I said, this nigga here crazy. But Charles, you just beat your wife up. What's wrong with you? Why you just gotta beat a woman up? Why you just didn't leave? Some weak ass shit hitting on a woman, you know what I'm saying? Right. Hit women, but not hit a man. My father's always told me that. Niggas that hit women, but not hit a fucking man.
I don't know, man. I know some niggas who do both.
You get the ass whipped.
I know some niggas.
Bullet in their motherfucking head. They probably got some niggas that do both, but I don't know if they. But I don't know. But that don't work, right? I don't know if they gonna fucking win. That's the problem. Is they gonna fucking win?
That boy Ray J just crashed out.
The scene he went to jail. But I mean, they got to see the details of them stories, man. Because sometimes they say that that jump don't be what you think it is. I just say that because it was a 18-year-old boy got killed at Burger King in the city, and people thought dude shot him in the drive-thru about a hamburger. But what it was is dude seen a nigga he was into it with, and Jit was trying to break up a fight between the two, and he got shot. So nigga really got to find out the details.
They say that bill was on the line.
Nigga about a hamburger.
No, he ain't shoot the dude about a hamburger. That's what people.
I know that. That shit sounds stupid.
Yeah, that's what people assumed it was, because he was at work. But they say it was a dude that used to be his best friend. They fell out. The dude tried to, speak to him, and the shooter was like, "Hell no, nigga, I ain't on that with you." And then they started bumping. And Jit died. He ain't had nothing to do with that.
That Ray J situation, they say the live stream. He live stream. That's
man.
Yeah, he fucked himself.
It is what it is. You gotta stop letting so bad, boy. You finna trick yourself off the street.
What he did?
Say he pulled a pistol on his old lady.
Talking about Ray J.
Yeah, Ray J.
Oh, that's what he did?
That's what they say he did.
They said.
Pedestrians, man. Yeah, why?
I mean, some dudes be spazzing out. A lot of these.
Hey, did y'all hear the interview he gave about
the
video?
That's all. Nigga just tender.
Y'all hear the video that he made about the tape, the sex tape, Ray J?
Nah.
Well, he was basically saying it was the mother's whole idea to do that they pressured him into doing it, and from that point on, his life has been going down the tubes. But you look at Lamar Odom. Look at the Kardashians' track record. And that's about all I can say.
Man, I'm looking at it right now. Somebody claiming he was at the house chilling. She came in drunk and threatening the man.
Yeah, he was doing what they call a Twitch
stream.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one of them things. He said he was doing live Twitch, and she came in, and he abruptly got off to look. Well, he got away from the front of the camera, and stuff escalated.
I can see that might be a mutual thing, and he just probably should have just told her to get out.
Yeah, but domestic violence around this time of year is high, man.
It's high. Facts.
But to get two crazy uncles like Gino and Bando, two crackhead uncles. You see how
not to appear biased, as I've once been called. So, hey, I brought them both up, established the rules, and so y'all can no longer accuse me of being biased. As long as they are not too unruly. When I heard the P word, that was a wrap. But I did bring him back. Thank goodness he clarified that wasn't meant for me or anyone. I didn't know he was having, some rigmarole on the street at the same time as preaching the word. But you know how that goes. So, y'all are welcome. See, y'all have taught me how to deal with every other word. F words, all manner of B words. With the P word, y'all gonna have to work on. I probably won't conquer that until I'm in either the shadow realm or heaven, whichever y'all think exists. And let me be quiet because I don't want to ruin my image.
Not the shadow realm, I was saying.
Shadow realm.
Only I send people to the shadow realm. You ain't going there.
Well, then I should be good to go. Thank you.
You're good to go. I said plenty of people. I bet some
I
people.
I just left there. So,
yeah, man. I'll probably say I coined that, not coined it, but it started. Well, yeah, no, that's what they mean. I did it. I did started that that shadow realm on his app. Doesn't say you got kicked out the room. Nope, that's the shadow realm. I got that from Yu-Gi-Oh.
It's catchy. I don't pick up too much language, but I love shadow realm. That's why I wrote that book about shadow words. Not that didn't exist already, but yeah, that was part of the inspiration.
Right.
So don't fire me. And forgive me again, we're having trouble with the spell check. I don't want y'all to think, that I'm from the hood somewhere that does not know how to spell. It's arthritis, spell check, and slow computers. So we're going to update the title again. Not that y'all are going to be buying it anytime soon anyway, but I do want my spiritual sons on here to be very proud of me and old man Monsignor Marshall. That's all I have to say. Just work with us. Don't laugh in my face. We're catching the spelling, and we're very embarrassed.
No, y'all book is way better than what's his name? East Building's out. DNA. Yeah, y'all book way better than DNA. Way better.
I think I want to say thank you, but I think that was a low-key diss coming from you.
No, I'm talking about DNA. I was dipping on DNA. I was like, yeah, DNA can, DNA is nowhere. If I'm saying DNA can write a book. Just yes. Actually bought it and read it.
You bought DNA?
I got y'all's too.
Oh, I was getting ready to say, you should have followed up with that a lot quicker. Okay, thank you. I think you're going to be very proud of us, especially with the sacrifice to idols. There's going to be a companion coming out, of course, a full desk reference, mostly for myself, but yeah, we're selling it too, because I want the children not to be misled. There's so much, y'all. Wow. I bet you Rodney knows, but not too many. Well, how can you know too? But
you're disappointed. Advice: don't get Judah to read the audio version of the book.
I don't even think Judah's going to buy the book. So,
and Judah don't read.
I'm proud of you. I'm gonna say thank you, son. Thank you so very much, and that's gonna be.
This man said, "Don't get Judah to read the audio version."
Did you say that?
Yeah, please don't. Man, I gotta come in with some comedy, man. I'm the funniest comedian that y'all know.
Not the audio version. You know who has a voice of a late night TV evangelist or talk radio or whatever? I think he'll do a really good job at it. Is LeGrand. LeGrand got the voice for that.
Yeah.
He definitely be a late night TV evangelist.
What was the guy used to come on late night screaming?
Let's see. He's a TV evangelist?
Yeah.
Reverend Kearney.
Let me see.
Name Reverend Kearney.
G. Scott, no.
Actually,
Reverend Kearney.
Jewish, it didn't last very long. Shalom.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens with Trinitarians.
Oh, well, no wonder.
Hey, what's the Hebrew word for turkey?
Hebrew word for turkey? It's a good question, actually. I don't know if there's an actual a Hebrew word for turkey.
Laura, that's you, the PTR?
Yeah.
I put like one of my friends from Westwood.
Huh?
I see, like one of my friends from Westwood. You know where Westwood's at, right?
Yeah.
All Persian Jews. Oh yeah, all Persian Jews. Yep. All Persian Jews down there. It's funny because you know when like a lot of people talk about bring up Jewish people, the first thing that pops in their mind is like Hasidic Jews, you know, because of the hat and the suit. First Jews that pop in my mind, it's just Persian Jews because I live around them, and all I think from my understanding, I was like, damn, aren't those the people that just drink a lot and drive a what is it, a white Mercedes? That's what. You know, in California, Persian Jews drive white Mercedes, and then the Armenians drive black Mercedes. That's how you tell them apart over there.
That's funny. I don't know. We Persians, we rock the black, man. I mean, maybe some of us rock the white, but I mean, growing up, I rocked black whips all the time.
I'm a black one. I feel you, yeah, man. So we're gonna back y'all. I get this call.
Yeah, but so yeah, I can't think of a word for turkey in Hebrew. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know.
Is gobble.
That's the modern word.
Is gobble.
It's what?
Gobble.
It's in the side check. Who do?
Yeah, I would
gobble. Man, go to bed. You know it has a double meaning. It also means gratitude.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. Hodu, because we say Hodu la the Kitov Kiloram Castro. So like, I don't know if that could. I don't know if I've ever heard anyone use the word Hodu for turkey.
Yeah, it is. It's in modern Hebrew.
Then again, I can't. Other than Thanksgiving, I don't know why I would ever use that word to begin with.
It's kind of like saying the chicken of India. You ever heard of that?
What?
The other word inside chat.
Time to go to Hodu?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm just saying because, you know, it can also be interchanged with gratitude or Thanksgiving, you know, and turkey.
Yeah, so I think that's where it probably would derive from. Maybe it'd be like later that they'd say Hodu could also mean turkey just because of
gratitude.
Yeah, just because of thanks and gratitude, yeah.
How many of y'all had turkey today? I didn't have any turkey. Oh, I had turkey bacon. I had turkey bacon. It's a negative for me.
Hey, God, Lord, have you had the misfortune to meet your fellow Persian Jew, Barack?
Oh yeah, they have.
No,
Yuri Yahu
came to mind because he just
don't get me started with that guy, man.
I only asked you that because I just seen him comment in a room chat talking about how Yoshi shouldn't be allowed to mod. That's why I was like,
Yoshi is the nicest guy, one of the nicest guys on here, man. He's always a mod, never has a problem.
Oh, that's because Yoshi kicks him out the room every time they share space. Yoshi's already told him that he absolutely refuses to hear him discuss anything at any time, and if he's present, he's getting booted.
Because he has his own weird doctrine. Look, I don't want to talk about somebody else while they're not here, but.
Oh, no. I was asking, I had to talk to him because I literally just got a notification from him. Everybody in here knows his doctor. He just got kicked out this afternoon for it. So he knows how we feel about that. We've all told him that to his face.
Yeah, I tell him to, and it doesn't always end up well.
It's never going to end well. It just is what it is.
Yeah. So, what are you guys' beliefs up here? Just out of curiosity, not in like a battle mode or anything. I'm just curious to know.
Voodoo, hoodoo, and some other African spiritualities. My God, for that. You familiar with voodoo?
All the dudes.
Yeah.
Are you being serious or?
No, some are into that. Yeah.
Very serious. Very.
So, Professor, what do you believe? Because I mean, I see the Hebrew in your PTR.
No, you asked the question in generality. I gave what others.
Oh, what about yourself?
I'm a human being, just a human being. We had a discussion before. I told you who I was.
My bad. Sometimes I don't. I may not remember. But I mean, so do you believe in the God of Israel or Yahweh?
No, I don't believe in anything.
So it's just like a higher energy, spiritual power kind of thing?
I don't believe in anything. In Torah, it said to know, right?
Yeah, it's a good way to put it, but it also, when it's saying to know, it's towards the God of Israel.
Yeah, so he never said to believe in him, did he? I don't recall in Torah that he said to believe.
Never.
It might be a different one.
I think him and Yummy may be related.
This is my first time seeing his face. I'm gonna have to call him another baby face. I could have gotten this much older.
A friend from Iran.
I'm just old. That's probably it.
Got an Arabian friend that kind of looks just like him. That picture, he looks like he'd be a detective in New York City. You know what I'm saying? No, this friend, he works at a gas station.
Dude, that might be appropriate. Yes.
Yeah, that how that photograph looks. Just look like dudes think he cool the whole time. He's a detective. He's going to jail.
Exactly.
I thought
my dog reports.
But he might give me the correct change. That's what I was saying. I said, I hope he give me the correct change by that picture.
Maybe exactly like OG.
I got it down, don't I? I learned a lot from y'all.
You said it exactly like you're God's lawyer. I'm God's district attorney.
You would be the prosecutor. You would be the prosecutor, man.
The prosecutor.
You would be yeah.
That's lawyer. Please take that as a compliment. I don't issue too many. So yes.
Thank you, Mother John. Just appreciate you. So I'm trying to get these Trinitarians to debate. Maybe one of you guys could mod, but I can't get them out of their rooms. They just want to stay up there and do whatever the hell they want.
They're not coming out of there at all.
It's like they're hidden in their caves and they just don't want to leave it. It's like, what are they so scared of?
Like Trinitarian, this is a no-fly zone for that doctrine in here. We don't do Trinitarian doctrine.
I'm happy to hear that.
Or that Godhead debate and stuff like that. This guy next to you has a Lakers PTR. He's a Trinitarian. He making a conversation with, I think his name goes by the name of Yakanan or Yokanan.
Yochanan, you believe God is 3 in 1?
He just coying with you, sir.
Say his name again, Mr. Lawyer.
Yochanan?
Yochanan? Okay, see, now.
I believe God is 3 in 1. I do. Because doesn't the Bible tells you that it should become one flesh. The two should become one flesh, right? In the image of God made he him, male and female she him. I believe God is 3 in 1.
I don't know if he's playing or if he's being serious.
No, I'm serious. I believe God is male and female, and they come together and make one flesh, which could be either a male or a female. So you got here, you're 3 in 1 from your mother and your father. So there's no way you would be here without the 2, and you became the 3. So 3 in 1. I believe God is 3 in 1. The mother, the father, and I'm the son of the mother, the father, or the daughter. That's in your Bible.
I mean, when God uses the word 1 there, you got to really see what the context is. But Deuteronomy chapter 4.
I could care less of context. I'm telling you what I know it is. I don't give a fuck about Deuteronomy.
I mean, Deuteronomy chapter 4 verse 16 says God is not a male or a female.
I don't give a fuck about Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy can kiss my ass. I'm telling you what it is, and you talking about some fucking book.
So you're telling me that,
like y'all niggas believe in the book. Y'all believe in the book, and you don't believe what you know. I got here through my mother and my father. 2 became one flesh. That's 3.
They provided the body. They provided the body for you. Who provided the soul? Who gave you the breath?
There's no such thing as a fucking soul. It's made up. There's no soul. I don't believe in a soul. You can't prove there's a soul. So unless you can prove there's a soul, shut the fuck up.
So
you get into a book that tells you there's a soul, but you can't prove there's a soul. You can't prove there's a soul in no which way, form, or fashion. You just listen to a book that tells you there's a soul. You can't prove there's no such thing as a soul. Absolutely nothing. So stop making shit up. You can't prove to me there's a soul. You don't have nothing that proves there's a soul. You have no goddamn nothing that proves there's a soul. Nothing. All you have is what somebody wrote down there is a fucking soul. And you want me to believe that shit. There's no such thing as a soul. You know, when you die, nigga, the spirit leaves the body. I don't know where the fuck the soul come from.
Yoshi equates the soul with blood, I believe. So when blood leaves the body, that's...
Well, we know there's blood. In that case, we know there's blood.
But you are right. So, the declassified documents say that also.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a soul. I don't know nothing about no damn soul. That's some made up shit.
So how does
nigga, don't have to be ask your God.
You know what I'm just gonna pick your brain a little bit. Let me just pick your brain.
I'm not here to
you're making claims and I can't even respond.
You're the one making claims. You're the one making
No, I'm not. You're the one that's saying God is a male and a female. I'm saying that saying the scriptures say that, but the scriptures say completely the opposite of that.
Your book does say that. Your book says that God is a male and a female. If you don't believe me, then how come Abraham and Sarah's name was changed?
Let's go to the verse that says God is a male and a female.
Answer my question. How was Abraham?
There's no verse that says God is a male or a female. It's actually the opposite.
Yeah, it is a verse.
No, there's go to it. Go to it so I can see it.
There's a verse that says God is a man of war.
Okay. No.
So I'm asking.
So okay, so
Exodus your ass down to the fucking bottom, you stupid bitch. You don't fuck about none of that shit you talking about. You can't answer no questions, but you keep talking about a fucking book. I'm not up here talking about the damn book. That's your problem. All y'all can do is talk about a fucking book. Your mind is wrapped around a damn book, and you don't even believe what the fuck you can see and accomplish. You don't even believe what you see right before your eyes, because you so fuck stick.
Dang, I left for a second, but in the audience, what happened?
That nigga dumb. You talking about a damn book. I'm not up here talking about no book, nigga. I'm talking about what I know. I'm talking about some shit you believe. I ain't talking about no damn book. That's your problem. Y'all live your life with a fucking book. The book says, what the book says, nigga, you don't even know, nigga, the book made up. Nigga made that shit up. Nigga made that shit up. There was no fucking nigga walking around here named Abraham. There was no nigga walking around here named Adam. The shit is made up, you goofy ass nigga. Now, let me let his goofy ass back up. He's a goofy nigga. You's a dumb nigga.
So rather, why don't we talk about this like two men? Okay, well, obviously he does is the way you talking.
Yeah, obviously he do, because you ain't doing a good damn job. You won't
even let me speak.
Good.
Are you done? Are you done?
I'm in authority, you goofy nigga. Don't tell me nothing about the fucking book. Tell me what you experienced and tell me what you know. Don't tell me nothing about no shit you read. Because nothing you read can be.
Who is Anubis and why the hell does he have my picture on his
Don't worry about what Anubis is, nigga. That's my brother, nigga. Don't worry about that, nigga.
Who the hell is that? I mean, what does he? Is he kind of? Does he like me or something? Does he like my face? Does he like my face? Like, what is going on? Anubis, you straight? What's wrong with you?
You goofy for the hour, man.
Do you like my face? You like my face? Answer my question. Do you like it?
I hate Persians.
These niggas don't even know.
I'm a Jew, man. I'm a Jew before I'm a Persian.
Something basically had to give
something.
Anubis don't even know that something had to basically give something up. Or basically lower
I think Anubis is a little.
Something has to lower itself in order for you to exist. And you should have been telling me something about a fucking book.
Can you ask something
up?
Okay, before we get into this conversation, can you ask your boy why he likes me so much? Can you ask your boy why he likes me so much?
About no book. Fuck a book.
Okay.
About no book, nigga. Y'all niggas is dumb. If you're a Jew, why you don't know that something has to give something up within itself in order for you to exist? But you a fucking Jew, nigga. You ain't no Jew, nigga. You stupid. You's a stupid nigga. You should be a stupid nigga.
You know, rather than call me stupid, maybe we should talk about it a bit and see if your mind gets anywhere that it's supposed to get to.
About shit. No,
okay, well, obviously, you don't want to talk about shit.
They talk about a fucking book that another man wrote from another.
We don't have to talk about the book.
Why? What you want to talk about?
We don't have to talk about the book. I mean, you're quoting stuff from the book saying that it's a man of war. You said God is a man of war, and I took you to that verse, and you don't want to talk about it.
Your book said that.
It doesn't say that. It doesn't say that. The word there is each. The word there is not Adam. So if you knew the language that it was given in, you would know it doesn't say what you think it's saying. Okay?
I don't care what the book said.
There's a certain word for human in Hebrew.
The nigga can't be lying, nigga. And Hebrew was not the first language. So I don't give a fuck.
Nobody made the claim that
I don't care nothing about the fucking Hebrew. The shit is made up.
I'm just saying you read the verse wrong. You read the verse wrong.
Back to the first original language of this earth. Shut the fuck up.
Do you want to address how you read the verse wrong? It seems like you.
I don't give a fuck about a verse or a book. That's what you fail to realize, nigga. Pick a donut off my PTR and eat it. That's what you could do. What's your favorite donut, nigga?
Can you first ask your boy why he likes you so much?
Do you like the maple, nigga? Do you like the cheesecake, nigga? Do you like the glaze, nigga? Or do you like the what you really that you like?
He like that glaze.
He like the
He knows how to do the Jewish dance. Like God, you know how to do the Jewish dance? Teach us the Jewish dance.
I see what I'm dealing with now. Bunch of Jews.
Yeah, you should know what you do, Pete.
Man, we don't deal with books around here, nigga. We
a shit we don't, nigga. You ask me, you ask the professor.
Well, I mean, reality is, man, I think your boy likes me a little bit too much. I think he likes my face a little bit too much. You want to ask your boy why he has my face on his PTR? Does he have a little crush on me or something? What's going on with him?
Straight up.
Does he have a crush on me, Gary? Why are you ignoring me? Does your boy have a crush on me?
Who is your boy?
Look at Annabis right here. He has my face on his PTR.
My partner can speak for himself. Ask him.
You hang around with people that have crushes on other men?
You got it, sir. Talk to Swift, nigga, so we can cut your ass in the feet.
Why do you hang out with these kind of people? I mean, you're a sweet soul. Like, these people, like, just so, they just mad. They just mad at life. There's something bothering them. I mean, I don't even know.
And we don't know the history. That's why I don't like you. That's why for the last 3 years, I've been treating your ass. I'm going to continue to do it.
I don't even know who you are, man. I don't even know if I've ever spoken to you in my life.
You have touched me.
Okay, well, I don't remember. You're not important to me. It's irrelevant. All I know right now, I'm going to remember you because it seems like you got a little crush on my face because you have it on your PTR. So I don't know what more to say. I mean, it's a little bit, it's flattering. It's flattering. You have a crush on me. I didn't know you were a fruit like that.
Oh, well, so now you know. I told you. Now I have no crush on you. I'm trolling you because you're goofy out.
You for sure have a crush on me, my man. You for sure do. It's kind of spooky a bit. It's kind of spooky.
Don't get scared.
You're scaring me a bit. I'm not gonna lie.
What the Persians do for Thanksgiving, man?
I'm a Jew before I'm a Persian, man. Do you know what you are?
You can't be lying. You're talking about what the fuck you believe in. What you believe. Jews are talking about what they believe in.
Okay, before you start talking about that, can you ask your boy why he likes my face so much?
You talking to me, and I already explained it to you. I don't know if you're hard of hearing or you stupid. The Persian people are dumb. I don't get it. I told you why.
You the Persian people
are with a nigga rocker and you.
A turkey eating is. What do the Persians do for Thanksgiving?
I can't believe you went so far to take a screenshot of my face.
Oh, I got black and white. Trust me, I've been doing this to you for about 3 years. You just don't recognize me.
You are one true mother. You are crazy. It's crazy, man. I'd rather be Persian than be you. Be a Jew than be you. You taking a screenshot of men's face and it's you
turkey today. It's turkey day, man. You see the title? You ate some turkey.
All I'm saying right now is you got a little crush on my face. That's all I'm saying right now.
You trying to hip hop yourself like a nigga, your head to the back like a nigga.
You don't know where I'm from, what I do in my life. Listen, you don't know. Just one second. You don't know. Stop acting like you don't know.
You sound like you do coke. You're a Palestinian Jew who do coke.
Well, you're a Palestinian Jew?
It look like it. Look at it. I know Palestinians. They got one of the biggest communities.
So tell me, why do you hate Jews so much?
Nobody hate no damn Jews. Don't try to sit up here and talk about people hate Jews. Ain't nobody saying nothing about they hate no fucking Jews. So you gotta get the fuck out. You gotta go. You try to set you up, nigga. Ain't nobody saying nothing about they hate no Jews. Nobody hate no damn Jews. So don't try to use that as a fucking, thing to get a nigga shit suspended. Ain't nobody never say nothing about nobody hate no damn Jew. Nigga, you ain't even smart enough. We don't hate Jews. Actually, we love Jews. We don't have nothing against Jews in here. This is not a semi-Jew. Jews. Stop. So don't try to come in here. Yeah, we love Jews. So they come in here with that bullshit talking about why we hate Jews so much. That shit ain't gonna work. I have Jews that's good friends of mine. So you gotta get the fuck very good friends of mine. So there's Anubis. So there's Mama. So there's the professor. So there's Open Key. So So don't come in here trying to play us like we hate you. So since you say that, you gotta get the fuck out of here. Bye. You being removed from the room. I said, stupid bitch. You think he's slick? I see exactly what he's trying to do. He's trying to get our shit taken down to why we hate you so much, nigga. We too small for that. Don't try to play us, nigga. You seen that shit? You try to play us. Why y'all hate Jews so much? Nigga, don't nobody hate Jews. We love Jews, nigga. Don't try to play us. Now you gotta go. Nigga. Zara is a Jew, and we love Zara very much. So don't even try to play with us, nigga. Zara can get whatever the fuck she want from us. From me, at least. So we love Jews. Don't come in here and tell me why we hate Jews so much. Get the fuck out of here. That shit ain't gonna work. You too small for that. I'm coming here with that Shemitic stuff. Nah. We ain't Shemitic, nigga. We love you.
Your new accounts is too expensive for an old lady. I'd be like tired. I'd be like, wait, did you say, nope, we're not doing that here. I got trauma. I did that in Jacksonville. I said, oh. I ain't getting shit. I ain't getting shit. Get the fuck, bitch. I'm gonna have to put this bitch in the good. I don't give a fuck. You have to put me the fuck about this bitch. Put this bitch in the good. Weird bitches do weird shit. You motherfuckers call these weird ass bitches. The fuck is we talking about? No, Mary. I'm gonna spin them. Y'all need to be long because she don't say. You shut the fuck up. No, this bitch. Your ass, man. You weird ass bitch. You was letting this bitch yell through a fucking steering wheel. Shut up. Bitch. Weak ass bitch. The fuck? I'm gonna spin her ass. Fuck that. I'm gonna say what the fuck you bitches don't say. Cause I don't do shit to no motherfucking body.
We do tell Dory she a beggar. What else we gonna say?
I don't give a fuck though. Look at the man on her body over something. You can't hold me accountable for shit because I don't ask you for a fucking opinion though. That's the motherfucking issue. Y'all be wanting to give y'all unsolicited opinion and we don't even fuck with you. With you, you like that. So therefore you can't hold me accountable for shit. I don't though. So at the end of the day, I didn't ask you for shit that you did. You're mad because you wanted to get something that I didn't ask you for. So therefore, you want to get unsolicited advice that I didn't ask for, bitch. Like I said, bitch, I don't give a fuck, BB. You sit up here mad, getting mad and heated, like your blood pressure is raising up for nothing. I don't give a fuck, BB, though. That's why I let you get here and spit. You got mad thinking you was blocked and all I did was unfollow you. Look at that. Mad about an unfollow. Mad about an unfollow. Mad about an unfollow. Look at that. Mad about an unfollow, girl. You are too old to be mad about an unfollow. I don't care, BB. You can keep saying, guess what? I'm not playing cool, girl. I don't give a fuck, girl. I don't care. That's great for you. Guess what? Good for you, BB. That doesn't hurt my feelings, though. That doesn't hurt my feelings, and I don't care. I don't care. Look, y'all can say whatever the fuck y'all want to say. At the end of the day, y'all think y'all know me, but y'all don't. And this is why I don't sit up and talk to y'all like that, though. Y'all sit up here and think that y'all know me and do weird shit like that. Y'all be sitting here saying, I'm the real one. When you do weird shit like this, girl, I've never done no shit to you like this. All I did was take my ad back. All I did was take my ad back. I don't need none of y'all to do my motherfucking bills, bitch. I don't need y'all to do none of that, though. I can do that, though. I can take care of my son. So like I said, but you don't know nothing about me, bitch. You don't know nothing about me unless y'all motherfucking comment unless y'all fucking do that. You do care. You do care because you was up here going on a rant about unfollow. That's not true. You just care too fucking much. You invested too fucking much. You're too fucking invested, bitch. You're too invested. And you think you know me. I'm not mad about shit, though. I'm not mad about nothing, though, because at the end of the day, like I said, I don't ask you for shit, though, but y'all sit up here and lie. You are. I'm not. You got up here talking about some, I don't say anything, but why am I black? Because I don't do shit to the bitch. All I did was unfollow you. That's the weird part about it, because I don't do shit to you. I can take an unfollow back. What part of that don't you understand? You talking about being grown and having a conversation. I don't have to consult with you to unfollow somebody. I don't have to consult with anybody to unfollow you. You too, bitch. You have secret animosity. I don't. Get your ass down, baby. We can't even see you.
y'all know these the assumptions that y'all hear. I don't give a fuck, BB. You went up here yelling for 10 minutes. Cause I unfollowed you.
And that's all
Cause I unfollowed you. Cause I unfollowed you. I don't give a fuck. We all in a bunch of bubbles. All y'all do is yell. If y'all are not pulling up, I don't care. We are 5 years in. We're 5 years in. We're 5 years in. And if you're getting pressed over an unfollow, I don't know what to tell you. None of y'all. This is for a boy, baby. You are a fucking bitch. She ain't saying, be fucking for real. You sit up here and be acting like, y'all be so much better than the next bitch. Y'all sit here and be acting like y'all be so better than the next bitch, but I'll be on my fucking road, though. I'll be on my fucking road because guess what? Who calls to unfollow? Who calls to unfollow?
You're exactly that.
Who calls to unfollow?
You're a weak ass.
You caught the unfollow. You caught the unfollow. You caught the unfollow.
You're weak as
watching the unfollow on here is crazy. I'm the bitch when I spin this whole motherfucking stage and this bitch screaming with this big mic. Fuck is y'all talking?
You're a weak, sad ass bitch, and you beg everybody to fund your lifestyle, but you keep your nails and go get crap.
I don't give a fuck. You fucking unfollow, bitch, and unfollow, bro. Grow up.
I don't understand. I don't understand how you do that. I don't understand how you do that. But yet you mad at me. That's some press shit. You a press bitch. I would be mad too at my lifestyle if I couldn't fund my lifestyle the way that I wanted to fund my lifestyle. I would be pressed too if I couldn't get my ass up and do what the fuck I needed to do. I would be pressed too. I would be mad at everybody else too. You was a weak, mad ass bitch just like the rest of you miserable ass bitches. I don't do shit to you bitches. I'm trying to be nice to you weak hoes, and this is how you do me. Y'all are some weak, weird bitches. All of y'all. Every last one of you weak, weird ass bitches are weak as fuck.
Talk, BB, talk.
And see, that's the problem. Ain't nobody gonna tell you motherfuckers that. Bitch, you think you get up here and you Gemini and you da-da-da-da, you can't keep it real.
This is you.
You motherfuckers you gonna keep it real. Bitch, you can't keep it real with yourself. Because if you kept it real with yourself, you wouldn't be begging motherfuckers to fund your motherfucking lifestyle. The fuck is we talking about around this bitch? Sad ass, weak ass, miserable, sad ass bitches. Sad for no motherfucking reason. I unfollowed you and you're past no, bitch, you're weak. Y'all don't know what a strong woman looks like, period. Because you don't know how to be strong. But yet you motherfuckers want to get up here and beg for cash apps and all this other shit. That's what the fuck y'all want to do. But yet, motherfuckers that speak life into y'all. Motherfuckers speak life into y'all. Motherfuckers trying to be nice to you motherfuckers y'all want to get mad at. Get mad at your damn self for the fucking weak ass shit you do. Sad ass excuse of a fucking woman. I'm going back to the group. Fuck you, weird bitch. Whoever called her is motherfucking monkey. That's what the fuck y'all better do.
No, bitch, we couldn't hear nothing you was saying. That bitch was loud.
No, kid, they finna spin you.
I wish they would. I'll spin that bitch and you, Larry.
That bitch put her mic down her throat to be heard. Y'all think somebody packing somebody when they put their mic down their motherfucking throat to be fucking heard. No.
We know you were saying some good stuff.
No, they motherfucking being covered up so that they don't got, so the motherfuckers don't hear the fucking truth. That bitch is a weak bitch, and you motherfuckers calling a lot of these weak bitches on this app. That's what the fuck y'all do all the motherfucking time. The fuck? I be so sick of you weak assholes. You get up here and you cry, you complain, and you bitch and you moan about shit. And y'all secretly jealous of motherfuckers y'all sit around. But yet and still, you motherfuckers can't stand on your own motherfucking 10. I ain't jealous of another motherfucking bitch because of what they got. Because guess what? My life is just as motherfucking good. The fuck is we talking about around this bitch? Sad assholes. Begging ass bitches. Put a cash up of ass bitches. Get the fuck out of Instacart. Get the fuck out and get a fucking job. You motherfuckers don't do shit but be jealous of motherfuckers who took their opportunity and do what the fuck they need to do with their motherfucking life.
It's getting good.
And yet you bitches
the judge and talk down and call somebody else a bum. No, half you weak ass bitches is a bum because you motherfuckers has took the late route in life. You motherfuckers want to lay on your motherfucking backs and do what the fuck y'all want to.
Not too much.
You motherfuckers want to play the sympathy ass me card. The fuck?
Baby, when I said that, they called me elitist.
And fuck you motherfuckers been raised for real. Oh, I forgot. You motherfuckers ain't been raised for real. Because you motherfuckers ain't got no hustle or no couth about your motherfucking self. The fuck? Weak ass hoes.
Well, at least she yelling at y'all and not me today.
Oh, that damn yelling.
I survived today. Shut the fuck up.
Calm down.
That's why I said she was actually been
Shut the fuck up. You come up here to get women's business.
Oh my God.
You come in here to get in women's business every time. Kicking the booty ass, bitch ass nigga. You want to be bent over just like the rest of us bitches want to be bent over.
Period. That's mine.
Weak the fuck ass niggas. I'm so sick of you hoe ass niggas too. Y'all always jumping in women's business.
Go get another plate.
I'm so sick of you niggas and you weak ass bitches. This shit don't make no fucking sense.
Y'all be so happy and angry. Go get another plate.
I'm not happy. I'm not angry. I'm not none of that.
Alright, let me stop talking. My bad.
I live my life and I'm good. I don't gotta get on here and beg and feel sorry for my motherfucking self. I gotta make nobody feel sorry for me. The fuck?
Well, at least it was y'all and not me today. She cuts me out like this every day. Well, I won. Y'all know I feel good. She ain't cuss me out today.
She ain't get me today, nigga.
Oh, that bitch talk to me like this every day.
The holiday crash out schedule has been amended.
Miss, can we talk? Because the people have been asking about this schedule. Oh, wait. Somebody about 25 more minutes in the chat.
I already crashed out.
Wait. Actually.
Sunday is now open since I utilized that.
Hold on 1 second. Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead, miss. I'm looking for someone. Got you. And done. Go ahead, miss. So the schedule, because people have been asking, because I guess you took somebody's night last night, and then they were wondering if you still needed Sunday. Wait. What's the
Girl, just crash out right now, Missy Pooh. Goddamn.
I already got it.
Damn. Wait, I missed it?
Yeah.
My bitch, why you didn't call my phone and wake me up?
No.
Oh, my last time you know what you
You're right.
All right. Last time she called me, I cussed her ass off.
Never again. At 8 p.m. At 8 p.m.
Girl, you know I'm tired, girl.
You after 5 p.m.
Okay, you can call me at 6:30. Damn.
It was not that.
Okay, miss, tell me you love me, please.
Wait, my Keita, she was like, Larry, I did not know that Keita was working out of all with us. She was like,
Larry, the next day I felt so fucking bad. I'm like, bitch,
your schedule fluctuates.
No, and it was, and I woke up the next morning and I said, I done cussed my Missy Pooh out because I'm an old bitch and I went to bed at 6 o'clock.
At 8:30. Well, listen, she said I called you at night. She texted you out. I know she cursed you out, but at least she answered your call. She be talking about, you text me or call me to let me know you're going to the coffee shop. I'm like, girl, you don't
But miss, you gotta think I'll be up for work at 2 in the morning, bitch.
Yeah, put your motherfucking shirt on. Do not disturb.
No, I can't do that because what if something happened with the kids and shit? Shit. What if somebody talking about me or something? Shit.
I love you, Keita.
I'm sorry, Missy Pooh.
Okay, so what's the schedule? So, because you were supposed to be what? Sunday.
Mm-hmm. You're still on Monday, unless
I'm on Cyber Monday.
Sunday is still available.
Cyber Monday?
If anybody wants to
have my day to crash.
Mine at 12 o'clock.
Saturday is Lanice.
Nisi, you're Saturday?
I'm Saturday, but you forget.
Miss, are you still Sunday?
I did that tonight too.
No, I'm not Sunday anymore. I think I got it all out, but I'm gonna leave myself a little room just in case. Just in case.
Okay. All right, so I'm still on for Monday, Cyber Monday. All right, bet.
Miss is tentative Saturday, and I'm sorry, Sunday, and Louise is tentative
Saturday at 12. Between
your
12 and
Saturday, Miss is tentative Sunday.
2. When my turn?
What Miss? We have to schedule.
Friday. I got a lot to say too. I mean,
Kid, come on. We need a good kid.
I mean, Mimi got her stuff off. I should be, but then it's like, who I'm supposed to cuss out? I should just cuss out everybody. I mean, you can have 3 to 5 Saturday.
Cuss out the motherfuckers that you been saying. Do I need to name the list of names of motherfuckers you been saying you want to cuss out?
I didn't cuss out Barry that day because I was sleepy.
So, Miss, what
Do
days
I need to start naming out names of bitches?
I already named. See, while you talking, I just said I was going to cuss Dory out for playing with me about relief, but I was sleepy. And I went to bed. You see how that worked? I'm not scared of no name.
I was just saying.
Okay, so Miss,
Last who you were supposed to cuss out, I just wanted to make sure you.
Oh, y'all never play with me like I'm a punk bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Focus, y'all, please.
You lost your motherfucking mind, Mimi.
I don't know.
This one got my crab legs tasting so good right now.
Kicked over the mashed potatoes. I'm kicking over the whole motherfucking table. Fuck this motherfucker. Hey, what you say, bitch? Fuck my husband. Fuck the family.
Then fuck my husband. Fuck that bitch and fuck the family and fuck all these people on this app with all they. Hey, y'all lucky. Y'all's lucky I'm at my grandma's house because if I wasn't here, I would fucking cuss everybody out.
Take a shot. Let's take a shot, y'all. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm here. $1.
Everybody take a shot. Let's get this road on the motherfucking show. What's going down today?
Show, man. You put the
show on the road.
It's
from a movie. Listen, say it right, girl. It's from a movie. I was hoping to say Larry from here, and I know y'all don't want me to go no further than that because I'm a clown. I think it's from Step Brothers.
Me too, Egyptian. That's why I'm eating it, taking a break. Them niggas can't catch it.
I just finished my greens.
I'm fucking on my Google. Why is you finishing greens at 9 o'clock at night?
Yeah, it's crazy, bitch.
So first of all,
I'm trying. Grandma's almost 10. Go to bed.
I had to go to Benny Hollis this morning.
She's been well marinated by now, you know.
No, I'm done. I just got done eating them. That's like my 3rd or 4th bowl. What's going on?
Oh, do your thing, man.
I was going hold on, man. You want to pay my headphones? You fuck out of here.
Heaven is lonely.
I got more.
Yeah, we gonna be walking to the ATM.
I'm sick of you, babe. Bitches and this bitch.
Oh, God, here she goes.
Anyway, I love y'all. I hope y'all had a wonderful
I love you too, baby. Yay.
I don't want to hug. I just want bitches to get up and stand on their 10 like the fuck they supposed to. Stop being weak ass bitches. I'm gonna go to the goo. I don't give a fuck about none of you bitches with no thumb down on me. That shows that you's a bitch too.
After you, baby.
But, okay, Larry, you can have your room back. I'm sorry. I'll go clean up. I'm going to the goo now. I've kicked enough shit over.
You just let her come up here and do all that, Larry, for real.
Nobody hear me? Okay.
We hear you, nephew. Hold on, because he Bibi done brought her little ass up here.
Fucking say that's weird.
Hello?
Unhappy ass motherfucker.
Hi, nephew. I said hi, nephew.
Happy Thanksgiving, Ion.
Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Hope y'all enjoy it and had a good day. I need a cup of coffee, y'all, because I'm a little drunk.
If y'all say happy Thanksgiving, it's